Welcome back to another exciting episode here in Credibility Studios. It is not our studio, it's CCV's, but we put a sticky note on the door, so technically for today it is Credibility Studios. I am your disaster master, Ryan Vasquez. We have a great show tonight, episode 4 now.
Yeah.
We will have 4 episodes.
That's
Man,
crazy.
what a roller coaster it has been.
Big things have already happened.
Yeah.
Big things have already happened.
Don't make me flashback.
Big decisions have been made. Started on some personal things. Ended on some personal things last episode. A little thing real quick in terms of our announcements. It's technically this week in terms of when this launches, but it's nebulous. We do kind of a week buffer. It is April 1st today. Because episode 3 is currently airing now.
We are April Fools.
April Fool's sons.
So we will be doing, so TCV has something called 24/7. It is 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We are live. Tons of people are doing it. Different shows, different people are all working together to put content out there. We're going to be doing our own Wednesday night thing, which we'll put on socials, and this is technically, it's weird, timey-wimey stuff. But we will have kind of a credibility night, and then we may be able to publish that on our YouTubes. And technically tonight, on Friday, it is Video Game Hour Live, which we'll be working with. We'll be playing some D&D, hopefully. We're still trying to work out the kinks on like what we're actually doing. What are some other fun things that we have technically done? Because this is the future. We have a dice pageant.
Yes.
It's happening.
Where people come in like a dog show or beauty pageant and show off their dice.
It is happening and also has happened simultaneously.
We have a D&D talk show hosted by our own NPC, Daedra Nalkar. He will basically, for all of you who don't know and have played D&D or don't play D&D, the best and worst thing for someone to talk about is their character. So we're all in character talking about the campaigns that we're in. It's a bunch of fun.
It's going to flirt with every single one.
Exactly. Exactly.
Forward to it.
That's the tuna sandwich. That's the the end cap. No. He is going to city stuff.
Roll for charm every round.
Exactly.
Charisma saving
But
throw
yes,
now.
that is some things, and also some teases for content. We know that our channel has been sparse, and we want to correct that. We have ideas in the works. We only really film Friday nights, but we're gonna see what we can do, pull off, and have a bunch of fun with it. And if you never see it, and it never happens, oh no, I'm sorry. But we're working our best, and we'll get it out to you. Some other things, it's kind of been the decision of all of us here because we haven't really been doing much with the Twitch channel. We're going to try and shift a little bit of focus just more towards our YouTube, because we don't have a lot of viewers on there when we release things, and it's just hard to stream there sometimes in terms of like coordinating that. So we're going to be on YouTube for a bit more in terms of like focusing in our episode releases. Still going to premiere. Hopefully you guys are watching. We do want to get to 100 subscribers.
Woo!
And it may have happened already, I don't know. But 100 subscribers is the mark, because then we can give you a YouTube link that says youtube.com/credibility instead of youtube.com/OH. Right? A little bit prettier, and honestly, we love you guys and want you to spread the word about our show. Speaking of our show, as I said, I am Ryan Vasquez, and if I were any D&D class in real life, it would obviously be Bard. Absolutely, hands down. The cast.
Hello, my name is Austin Taylor, and I play Daylor at Prideoak. And if I were any D&D class in real life, I'd probably be an artificer. That'd be just really fun. I think that'd
Artificer?
Yeah.
Like an
that
artificer?
Artificer?
Artificer. I always say artificer. Whoops.
There are like
That's a
8
pronouncement
different ways to
mispronunciation.
Anyway.
There are like
Not
8 different
English
ways
names.
to say it.
It sounds right, though.
Right?
You're saying,
Artificer.
If I were an artificer, I'd just be like, excuse me,
Artificer.
artificer.
No, it sounds like
That's
the way
awful.
American people say
Artificer.
aluminum versus aluminium.
Yeah. Or it's like you spell theater with the R instead of the ER. It's pretentious.
no.
It's artificer.
It is
Theater.
a pretentious artificer, that would be you.
Yeah,
What can I say? What can I say?
All right, moving on.
I think, my name is Ella Scoresby. I play Leo the Halfling, the best character in the show, and I'd be a barbarian, I think. It'd just be fun to click a little button in myself and be like, okay, I'm gonna rage now.
Feral.
I'm Lex Moffat. I play Nedra Wiley. I am a rogue. I play a rogue. I'm not swinging for the fences here. It is what it is.
Stick to your guns. Know what you're doing. Stick to your
Yeah,
guns.
no, apple did not fall far from the tree. It's still on the tree.
Hi, I'm Spencer Simons, and I play Mori Selewhein. If I were a D&D class, I think I would probably actually be a wizard, which isn't normally, like, my favorite class is Warlock, but in real life, I would probably be a wizard. I think it's just cool to, like, learn the magic, and there are sometimes when you, like, make your own spells. I think that'd be cool. So, yeah.
Alrighty then. With that out of the way, and everyone establishes their real-world names and fake names, let's get into the episode 4 of Critability.
The mystical land of Faerun faces an imminent change, a shift that will alter the very fabric of time and space itself. Trials and unknown threats lurk in the wilds, awaiting an intrepid group of adventurers to put their credibility to the test.
We're back. So, our intrepid group of heroes have banded together from this crisis, this shift, a blue wave of energy that powered through the city of Neverwinter and messed with everything. Time, space, continuity, words, people. Everything is slightly off or mixed, or some things are the same, and it's odd. But they were all kind of pushed together by fate and a large guard force of the city to investigate some skeletons near the castle. Now, the skeleton that appeared actually burrowed underground, leaving a hole, which the group followed in and discovered the Vault of Nine, a very important site underneath the castle itself. After fighting with some necromancer and some undead thralls, they found the crown of Neverwinter in the vault, a very important item to the city. They immediately locked it back up, ran back up, and said, oh god, what are we going to do? With a little bit of running around, the 3 keys, which formed one key to unlock the vault, were split amongst the party and spread about, with them all being hidden and until a path forward was settled upon. They went to Nadadora, Mori's employer and bossy boss, who was shocked to find that Mori had actually discovered the crown. Word had spread fast in the city, and those in the know were definitely abuzz, and Nadadora was not happy, to say the least. They discussed path forward and were given an option from Nadadora, not declining to choose the fate for them. She gave them a bag of holding and a magic dagger to rip said bag in case they decided to just get rid of the crown, down or outright. Be no one's problem. But the problem still remained, returning to the vault, which is now heavily guarded. It was Nedra and Mori who went with to the Moonstone Mass Tavern, where they Nedra had slipped a key into a gift to a friend to then steal it back, and the others recovered the keys from where they had hid them, and united once again to go towards the castle. But before they did, they decided to find a place of recluse to talk. Leo, immediately thinking of the hidden pathways and other small chambers in their home of the orphanage, quickly knew that was the place to be to talk of this very important and very pertinent plan that needs to occur. However, upon arriving at the Fallen Oaks Orphanage, they found it in smoke, and a fire once raged, and the wood black, soot, ash, and no signs of anybody in the structure otherwise. And that is where we pick up. You guys are kind of standing in front of the Fallen Oaks Orphanage. The roof has kind of caved in. The smoke still putters and still billows out of the top of what was the roof, but the structure itself is burnt and soot.
I didn't get to ask this last week. Does the fire look fresh? Like it was recent?
Yes, the fire looks very fresh. It has been extinguished, and still there's those remnants, of course, but it does seem to be very recent rather than like beforehand.
When I see the rubble, while Leo and Mori are having their moment, I'm going to start digging through the rubble and seeing if there's any survivors. Just pulling rocks apart, just dragging, making sure, because if it's a fresh fire and I notice that, it's like there's a chance.
Investigation check.
Not great. 5.
After pulling some of the, so basically entering the structure with the doors that have kind of fallen and walking into the space, you see just soot and ash and some beams have caved in. It's not a very safe structure, but you continue to look anyway. As you pull through the kind of dust and what had fallen, you don't really find anything of any importance, and you also feel the kind of the walls around you and the pillars kind of shift and stuff, and you know that if done errantly, this may come down, and it's not a safe structure to be in right now.
I'll get outside then.
Can I? Oh no, I want to stay. I want to stay with Leo. Never mind. Hey, Nedra, is there any way you could look in there to see maybe what the source of the fire was? If it came from internally, maybe?
The structure doesn't look very sound, but I could try.
Just be brief.
All right, I'm gonna try to like carefully tiptoe my way in a bit to see if I can check for a fire source.
Okay, this is a 2-story structure, so there is kind of this base floor with the like this hallway, this main hallway and corridor. You do see the kind of stairway kind of caved in. The side rooms kind of just doors shut or fallen over, and this is serious. So then, how are you searching for the source of the fire then? I'll ask that to help better clarify, yeah.
Scorch marks, like to see like if there's like the room that's burnt the most is gonna be like what caught fire first.
Okay. So are you investigating the whole structure then, I will ask, or are you just sticking to this bottom area?
I'm gonna look at the bottom area first,
Okay.
so I don't want to try to go upstairs if I don't have
absolutely. Investigation check.
10.
Looking around, it seems to be very uniform. Are you at all you're a proficient in investigation, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that was the biggest thing I've also realized in like listening to other D&D players. I'm like, oh wait, proficiency is a thing. It seems to be more uniformly burned in this area, and looking towards the scorch marks and otherwise, it seems to have originated higher and kind of caught down. You're starting to see more of those like black ashy remnants kind of on the second floor kind of coming down, so you would have suspected that the fire kind of like came from an upper level. You can't tell from where in the upper level, but it seems to be there.
I'm gonna see if I can climb the dilapidated staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Is that acrobatics?
I'll say either acrobatics or athletics.
Haha. That will be 22.
Woo! Absolutely. You start to feel those kind of billow and creak, and you see that like one of the beams itself is kind of falling down and knocking squarely in the middle of the staircase, so you're like feeling those things. The wood itself has been weakened by the fire, so you not even like breaking through, but you can see it immediately. So you kind of map your way out, skipping steps, and very deftly come to the top of the steps in the second floor.
All right, I'm gonna follow those black marks.
It's more uniform, so I would say roll another investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Okay, now that you're up here and investigating more and looking around, it does seem to be coming more towards what would be the left side. It's obviously still, you see those kind of like burn marks throughout, and what was a colored or painted wall is darkened and flaky. It seems to have come and originated towards the top more on the left-hand side. You would surmise, not even looking into what that room is, there was an attic or a smaller space above that would have been where this fire originated from.
Is it like an attic space that was like for storage, or is it just like the empty part of like a top of a roof that didn't really have?
First, you'd have to go into the room that it's kind of above. So you are seeing those like pockmarks, definitely where that would be. However, the ceiling itself has caved in, especially in different parts. So you are kind of seeing more sunlight right up here. It's hard to tell because you know let's put it this way. You know that it probably originated from that point. That point is no longer there because the caving in, and even if you try and open the doors and step in, you don't know if you'd find it. You might find some things there, but you definitely can note that it's like, kind of originated from the top and burned down.
All right, I'm gonna look around like kind of the rubble right underneath to see if there's like anything that like would have started a fire, like a lighter or a torch.
So you do walk into the room.
Yes.
We'll say that. And looking in here, it seems to be rows of beds in a hallway. The metal frames bent in and misshapen from the heat. Looking up, especially with that dirty 20. You're again in open air, and you do see more of that kind of rim and where it's kind of still billowing a bit more and where it had been extinguished. But you do note there is a little bit of a shelf on there, so you kind of get the littlest glimpse of what would have been that room.
I'm gonna talk to Mori. We're all just sitting outside, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Fallen Oaks has fallen. This is kind of funny, right? It's.
Mine was called the Creek.
What happened to it?
Similar thing. Burned when I was about 10-ish.
Did you ever catch who did it?
The people thought it was me. I didn't get really much of a chance to search. I was kind of busy running. But if there's one bit of comfort that I can give you, is that if you have the right people that find you, it gets better.
No offense, Mori, but I don't care about finding the right people. I'm gonna kill whoever did this. I'm gonna rip his spine out from his throat.
And I'll help you do it.
I know you will.
I'm gonna give him a little side hug.
Leo, as you look off towards the courtyard in the front, because we're doing a little bit of flip-flopping from last if I remember correctly, but doesn't matter. You look off to the oak tree that's kind of in the front, and you do see a scrap of green cloth.
I run over to it and kind of laugh a little, like this was the thing that survived. And my hands are all dirty, but
it's towards the lower branches, near the roots.
Okay.
You would absolutely remember that Headmistress Evelyn Winna wore a very similar dress, and it seems that some of the hemming got caught. Make me an intelligence check. Let's call it that. You know what? Wisdom. Wisdom is more in line with this.
Okay. 12.
12. Looking at this and the way it's scraped and stuff, you would have suspected that Headmistress Winna was running and it got caught and snagged and tore. You don't know in what direction, but you would surmise that that's absolutely from her dress.
I do a double take. I'm just kind of looking at it for a second, then immediately like grab at it and hold it with both hands, and still trying to hold back tears. And Mori, Mori, what if she was hurt?
Well, hey, we'll.
What if she's hurt?
We'll find her. We'll find her. There's one thing I can promise. I can promise you that.
You promise that.
I promise.
You promise.
I promise.
Where's Daylor?
I don't know. Where's Daylor?
I think while this is happening, I'm still like digging through the rubble because it takes a little bit to like pry through. It's like I failed the check, but I think this is like me. Like if you're just going upstairs.
If you're still in the building and stuff, I would say with the time that has passed and Lex kind of going upstairs and stuff, while this general area in this middle hallway is still like very you're not getting much. There are two other rooms that you would see.
When I peer into the rooms, are there any of them that look like they would be like, it's like a storage closet, or like a dining hall, or like a bedroom, or like?
The one that would be east, we're just kind of doing cardinal directions. So north is more towards staircase, south is more towards where you walked in. Eastward room you would see is the doors are kind of off their hinges, and you can see through like with a crack, but they have fallen, so it would be very hard to access in. Looking in. With the kind of open air, and the windows kind of have been opened and some broken. It seems to be more of a general space. You see kind of a couch, what seems to be the remnants of a bookshelf turned over, piles of ash and stuff. To the west, it seems to be more darker, but you do see that the doors have fallen flatly down, and seems to be a kitchen or something in that regard.
Because I saw Nedra go upstairs while I'm doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nedra, can you hear me? Nedra,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the east room. Be careful up there. It might be shaky. All right.
I'll try not to fall on you.
Please don't. All right. I'll start going to the east room and start prying out the rubble. Anybody in here?
Okay, so the east
or the doors
would be the ones with the doors that are off the hinges.
Yeah.
So they've kind of got off the hinges and are leaning in a bit more. Knowing your masonry background and your architectural background, straight on pulling them could affect structural damage. You need to be very careful with that. So
would I be able to like know if I place them back upright that the structure?
The hinges towards the top have fallen off, and it's because the wood has burned and singed. It's just come off. The bottom ones still seem to be intact, which is what's kind of holding them there. Mm-hmm. But in terms of like refastening this fitting, it's not gonna happen. It wouldn't. It just needs a gentle like kind of lift up and opening up. But it's doable. It's just you need to be careful, because if you pull the wrong way, the wood is so badly burnt that if you pull the wrong way, it could pull that whole beam down.
You said there was broken windows that I saw, right?
Yes.
Can
Kind
I-
of where the light is coming in.
Can I go from the outside and go to one of those windows and instead try to enter from there, so it's a bit of a safer
Yeah.
point?
You can try to do it. Yeah, absolutely. So you exit the building.
Yeah, like I exit out south and I'll go through the window,
Okay.
or I'll go to the window that I see that I can try to.
Right.
enter
Got it. Back to Nedra. What are you up to?
I'm looking. I'm kind of like searching through that room, like
It is a little bit up, so you will have
Yeah,
to like kind of
climb up.
yeah.
do a shimmy.
Yeah, you're a rogue.
Dwarf.
Your
Rogues do
dex-
rogue.
your dex is high enough.
Doing a rogue thing.
Yeah, so you kind of like are able to climb up. It's just a little bit of an inlet, but it seems to be that kind of back corner of what would have been that storage room. It's more towards that back wall. What are you look? Are you looking? Or are you? Just...
I'm looking for like any reason for like a fire to have started, because like it's one thing if like a kid was goofing around up here and like knocked over an oil lamp, or if there's like a fire room that someone like set
Okay.
up to set the thing
roll
on fire.
me either perception or investigation. Your choice.
Fire.
Fire.
15.
15. You kind of climb up in this space and you're kind of like lifting up. It's so little because it's just those slats have broken in and are leaning down. Immediately you get the strong scent of oil lamp and that tinge in the air. It's kind of obscured when that breeze comes in, but you clearly do it or smell it. You kind of wipe your fingers through there and you're feeling it. That soot has a bit of an oil to it, and looking, you feel around more and you do see kind of a burnt piece of straw.
Are there any like skeletons or like clothes remains? Because like there's a lot of rubble and damage, but
Not that
like
you're
so
seeing.
far there's not
Not that
any
you've seen so far in the rooms you've been in.
interesting.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna do like one last little like look around like the little area to
once
see if
over.
there's like anything else of note.
In this area? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Roll another like a general, I'll say perception check as you're just kind of looking and then kind of leaving versus an investigation where you're moving stuff around.
10 or 11.
Nothing else really catches your eye other than maybe like burnt sheets and an errant toy that was caught in the blaze and badly damaged.
What's a toy?
It's a little teddy bear. It has kind of the fur that's very short, has kind of burned more towards the fabric, and it definitely has that like ashy black gray discoloration versus the brown that you see in other little patches.
I'm gonna take the teddy bear and I'm gonna try to shimmy back down without caving the roof.
Yeah, you're able to get out of this room very easily because the doors and stuff are kind of been moved open and you can find your way out. And you're back in kind of the second floor. You just head back down. Do you
I'm
investigate the
gonna
other side?
go find Daylor.
Okay, cool. So you head back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled like a 22. You're fine. Going back now, it's Daylor. Climbing through the window, you do see one of them has shattered and kind of like from the inside. The other ones have been opened. So you're able to find one and just climb through. What are you looking to do?
I'm gonna first shout out, is anyone in here? Hello? Can anyone answer me? See if any kid will respond or anything like that.
No response.
I'm gonna start digging through the rubble and just seeing if there's someone, like, just to find anything, whether it be a person that's alive or closure.
Yeah, investigation.
18 as a 7.
7. You're kind of finding the same things that you were finding before. It seems to be more objects. Not much in terms of people or things that you're seeing of note.
In which case, climb out the window and I'll go to the room that wasn't as obstructed.
I will say there are doors kind of towards the back of that room.
Oh, there are? Then I will go to those. And, are they openable, like, or the same structure?
I would say roll me investigation, just as you're assessing the frame and stuff.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Okay. They seem to, the structure around them, so the pillars and the wall structure that it's connected to, they seem fine. The door itself seems to have more. It seemed to be a thicker oak door, so it has those burn marks, but it hasn't burned fully through, so there wasn't any real damage there. Perfectly openable, won't affect structure. You should be a-okay. Open them. Inside, you see what looks to be an office. A desk that's kind of caved down a bit more. You do note that this room has less fire damage due to the kind of flame proofing of the door, but it still has damage. It seems to, you look towards the ceiling, and you do see kind of those open sores, for lack of a better term, of where the fire had kind of burst through, and kind of the many bookshelves that are kind of around immediate kindling and on a blaze.
So is there like a main desk or anything like that?
Yes, there's a main desk in front of you.
I will go to the desk and I'll look behind it and under it to see if anyone's like hiding under there. No one's there.
No one you're seeing.
Are there any papers or files or any like thing that's on
Investigation. Because what you're seeing right on the desk is what seems to be burnt documents and seems to be more of a paperwork clerical thing, but like rooting through the desk and like seeing if shifting through them.
16.
16. There is what seemed to be like more filing for adoption papers and other bookkeeping of that manner. You do find in the kind of middle drawer on the underneath pulling out, you do see a kind of burnt but not. It's thick it's more of a rougher parchment kind of construction paper. It does seem to have like a crude child's drawing of like a bunch of kids standing in a line with what seems to be a female figure behind them.
I will take that, I'll stash that away, and then I'm going to go out the office, out the window, and I'm going to go explore the west door if Leo doesn't stop me, because at this point I'm back outside.
Yeah, so you see Leo and Mori, you see Daylor circle back and start to head back in. Is there anything you wish to do in that?
I'm gonna run up to Daylor. Daylor, did you find it? Did you find evidence? What did you find?
Nedra's the one. I found this. And I'll pull out the drawing and I'll give it to Leo.
What is this?
I found it in some office. I don't know if it was your headmistress or something, but...
Knowing the layout and where he came from, this was Headmistress Winna's office. Looking at the name, you note that it says Ren. Like kind of like there. The figures, it's still very much child's drawing, like in crayon, kind of stick figures and different little heights, but little key marks and stuff, but you don't see anybody you'd recognize, and you don't recognize the name.
Thanks for nothing. I'll put it back on him.
And I'm not going to say anything. Just let that be. I'm going to go to the west door. Go back inside to the west.
Okay.
Where's Nedra? I need
Apparently
Nedra.
it's taken me a hot minute to find Daylor.
No.
You're shimmying down.
So basically, you come back down to the middle room, and while you're there and like kind of looking around once more, Daylor enters.
Did you find anything up there?
I'm just gonna like hold up the teddy bear like I'm white knuckling it.
All right, I'm going to explore the west room, bring it back to Leo.
It looks like a child just knocked over a lamp.
Good luck telling that to Leo.
There's no
Let
bodies?
Oh, I haven't found any.
Hold on. Let me clarify something, because what you smelt, especially since more of your rogue and your inquisitive background, that was not just an errant amount of like. That was not just
like
some
spread
lamp
oil.
That smelled like someone dousing with like lighter fluid.
And never mind.
And the amount, and while this had burned
Rewind.
and stuff, the straw is a common like item to have, especially with sometimes with bedding and otherwise, and especially lower income, instead of like feathers and stuff. But in that attic space, with that much, you would immediately already clock in that there was some form of foul play. Just to clarify.
Retcon.
Yeah, rewind.
It looks like someone tried to set a fire from the attic above the bedrooms.
I haven't found any bodies of you.
No.
Okay, I'm exploring the west room downstairs. If you want to tell that to Leo, it's your call. Or if you want to wait, it's... I mean, he's 12. This is a lot to deal with right now. Out of just pure respect, I would do it, but I'm not you. And I'm going to go to the west room.
I'm going to go outside.
Hey.
Make me. Do you have dark vision?
I believe I do. Yes.
I'm pretty sure Gorst did, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Then just roll me straight perception. It's a darker
Only.
room.
Yeah.
So
10.
this looks more to be the kitchen. There seems to be a front room with more of a dining hall, as with a large table, with benches on the sides. They've very much burnt, and scraps of plates and otherwise lying about. In the kitchen, you're not seeing much in terms of damage. It's usually more tile, ceramic, so there isn't much in terms of like burn marks otherwise. It's a fire. There's most things are touched, some things aren't, and you aren't picking out anything of very much note walking in here and looking around.
With that, I'll leave the west room and I'll rejoin the party.
Did you guys find anything?
I just kind of hold up the teddy bear.
You found a damn teddy bear? You think that's gonna help us?
It was in the room where they set the fire.
Did you find who they was?
No, but it was on purpose, and it was above the upstairs bedroom.
Are there any bodies?
None.
Not that I found.
Not even
downstairs.
clothing.
No
It's-
bodies, just rubble.
It's like the place burned with no one in it.
A ghost town fire.
Well, on purpose? Why on purpose?
Insurance fraud.
Stop.
Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
Out of character. Out of character.
Out of character. Out of character.
I know. Life policy.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Leo, you said you didn't have the best memories here, right? Did your orphanage ever do anything like a field trip or go out as a group together? Did they ever do that? Because we have found no bodies in there. And if that's the case, it could have been an old orphanage member or someone who snuck away and felt the hate towards this place. I'm not saying that's the only answer, but the fact that we found no traces of anyone, I don't think this was an attempted murder. I think this was someone trying to kill their past.
Yeah, well,
Or covering up the fact that an entire orphanage worth of kids is kind of missing.
That too.
Yeah.
what?
There's no clothing, there's no bones. Like, there's no sign that anyone was in this building when it was on fire.
There was a big surge of energy.
So
caused a lot
where
of
did
different
they
changes.
go?
Maybe they ran out of the building when it started catching on fire. I don't know. This is a lot of questions to ask.
I understand.
Leo.
Leo, they'd be here, just outside.
No, I wouldn't.
Leo found cloth.
Whose?
No.
My headmistress's.
Well, hopefully she's alive and we can find her and talk to her then. I have a question, Leo.
Mm.
The night that we found the vault, did you come back here? Since the energy happened, that energy flow that we all saw, right?
Mm.
You come back here.
No, I was with you guys. I was with Nedra when it happened.
And where did you sleep last night?
Last night?
Where were you last night?
Not here. I was in the barracks.
So,
This could have been part of the shift.
you know how you and I remember the Hall of Justice, right?
Yeah.
I remember the Hall of Integrity.
I went back to my home spot, and there were 2 stories instead of 1, a child on the way, and things had changed. So there's also a chance that this energy shift might have taken away your home.
So, what? You get an extra room and I get my whole past destroyed? That's not fair. That's not fair. That shouldn't have happened. What happened to your place? Was yours fine? Was yours fine?
Yeah.
It means they're not necessarily gone, just somewhere else.
Where would they be? You said yourself they'd be standing outside, right?
Well, there must be wherever everything else that changed went.
It seems to me that every single shift that's happened just seems to be, I can only describe it as another path.
It's like a parallel. I guess the parallel universe. I read about a theory about it once.
I don't know what you're talking about. It seems to me, as the god I follow, is about paths. You go down a destination, and that's the fate you follow, right? It seems that this whole energy shift might be if you flipped a coin and it landed heads in the other timeline, or whatever it is, it flipped tails instead. So maybe there was someone in this orphanage who planned on burning it long before you were here. And then it just so happened that in the shifts, this was its alternate fate. One moment, one chance. I'm not saying that's what happened, but it's an option. What might have.
It's an option. Fate is an option, yeah. Yeah, well, with all due respect, fuck the god you follow. I'm gonna walk off.
We'll
Go sit somewhere
Theoretically,
else.
if we were to reverse the shift, it might bring the orphanage back the way it was.
That's out of my capabilities and understanding, though.
we
We're
are
still dealing with the fallout.
we are leaning really far into this being specifically a shift-related incident.
That's
it could
true.
not.
It could just be a burning.
It could not be. There's
So weird.
a chance that it
bro.
is. There's a chance that in some alternate timeline, if that's the theory that we're going along with, that somebody decided to burn it and then that got moved to here. It's a lot of variables. But, I mean, I think we should go about this with the assumption that maybe somebody did actually do it,
I agree.
just for the time being, until we have confirmation that it was definitively a shift event.
I agree. In that case, where do we start? I can't say I'm good at tracking people down that have done crimes, but it seems to be more your wheelhouse, Nedra, and I guess yours if your goose chases puts you on that path.
Leo has also walked ahead.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm already walking, and
Yeah, we
and
should
then I
follow behind
turn
Leo.
around. I kind of expected them to follow me.
I thought we were.
I kind of
We'll just say that you kind of get to the door, or the gates that would lead out to the
Yeah.
main street, and you kind of look back and you kind of still see them conversing.
I'm a little hurt that they didn't.
I'm watching
Bef-
Leo.
Mhm.
I'm like, not letting them leave my general vision.
So I, sniffle and. You guys, I don't care what you're doing, but I'm gonna find this person. I'm gonna find them. I don't care if you guys are coming with me, but I'm gonna make someone pay for this. And then I'm gonna keep walking. I hope someone follows me.
I'm going to walk
I
after
was
Leo.
gonna say.
Okay.
I was gonna say. Nedra, could you go up with Leo? Daylor, can I talk to?
Absolutely, yeah. You guys kind of exit to the street now. You're in the Protector's Enclave, kind of right in between, like, what would transition from the Protector's Enclave into the Beggar's Nest. Kind of right on that, like, line.
So Nedra's up ahead with Leo and me and Daylor in the back.
Yeah, and I'll if I'm like 30 feet behind, I'll put my echo. I'll summon my echo and put it right behind both of them.
Okay.
Daylor, do you this whole conversation's gonna sound kind of weird. Do you have kids?
Not to my knowledge, no.
You sorry, that seems weird. You remind me of someone. is all. I was just take care of Leo, please. He reminds me of me, and I was lucky enough to have a dwarf father figure, so I think it'd be good for him. Speaking of, just out of curiosity, just about on the topic of conversation, did you ever go to Waterdeep in your, because you travel?
I have been to Waterdeep. The crew that I run, it's the family I'm close with. They're far and wide. You might have actually encountered one or two of them.
Really?
Got a couple of travelers in the family that also go on bizarre chases, but they have fun doing it.
Did you ever know a Bertolt Selewhein?
Bertolt, you said?
Yeah, Bertolt Selewhein.
I've ever heard of Bertolt Selewhein in my travels.
History check.
Sure.
And blacksmithing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
12.
Let me find the store name.
Yeah, not really catching the name, but in terms of work and otherwise.
I can't say that I remember.
Maybe
descriptors or anything like that.
Maybe a store by the name of the Silver Steak.
Silver Steak. Oh, was it in the Artisan district? That's where my crew would have been.
I think it was around there, probably in the less.
I believe we might have said it was more towards the.
It was in the
poor
poor
district.
Yeah.
In terms of like the trade district, but it at least has enough renown to be like, oh, that's where my friend Greg told me that's the best place to get things, but I never went, kind of deal.
You said it was the Silver what?
Steak.
Silver Steak. I've heard of that. I've been told that. I considered there's another blacksmith. There's a blacksmith, right?
Yeah.
I haven't been. I went to another blacksmith that was closer to the shop that I was located at, but I can ask and see if the people up there know of Berthel.
Yeah, well, probably won't get much out of him now, but I mean, if you can maybe, didn't expect to ask this, if you can ask someone that you might know about an update on the shop, that might be good.
I can send a letter tonight.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll pat him on the back, and then I'll, as my bonus action, I'll swap places with my echo, so I'll be behind Leo, and then Mori will be with my echo.
You're just dying to get out of that conversation. God.
Just bam.
What a buzzkill.
Just bam.
Ah.
Not enough of that.
And then I'll turn around and give like a Mori a thumbs up after the pat. Like,
I've been wanting to have that
Look at
conversation
you,
with
Ethan.
Daylor for like the past 2 episodes.
I need to write all that down.
What? All right.
All right, Leo, where are you? You're kind of leading the group right now, so where are you
Yeah.
headed?
Let's go into the city, into the thick of it, into the worst parts.
So you're going more towards Beggar's Nest.
Yeah, Beggar's
Okay.
Nest. Nedra, I didn't always love the orphanage, but it would beat this place any day. We're going to Beggar's Nest. I feel like we have the best chance there.
It is fully possible that someone from Beggar's Nest did this, but I'm not sure if we're going to bump into them walking around here.
I don't really care.
Fair
Sorry.
enough.
Yeah.
Let's walk around Beggar's Nest then.
I think it might be, honestly, I'll say I catch up with them.
Yeah.
That's
walking
Yeah,
you guys
I'm just staying back there with.
The echo, like, this is weird.
You're the guy
is
that gets left
strange.
behind on the sidewalk that has to like walk behind everyone.
I'm that guy in real life. We might want
This is
to,
relatable.
since our last place. I was about to say went up in smoke, but that would have been bad.
Yeah, buddy. Untimely.
Literally, you
Untimely.
could not have been sooner.
Cha-cha.
Out of
Real
character.
smooth.
It's not
Out of
too
character.
soon. Not
Out of character.
Wow.
Way.
Untimely.
We
That was not in good taste.
I know it wasn't.
Yeah.
After we're done walking around here, maybe we go to yours and make a plan of action.
I'm gonna lean over and whisper. I was like, "Yes, but Leo needs
No, I'm saying after.
to do this
I'm
first."
saying
Yes,
after.
but yeah,
I completely
but yeah.
understand. Yeah.
I'll go back to my home for tonight once we break apart, so I can.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm
Thank you.
here the entire day until we're resting. Okay. I'll pat Leo on the back.
Stop with the pitying stuff. You guys are all doing this for me, but you don't understand. This is a real thing. This is what being a hero means. So suck it up. We're gonna find someone who did this, and there's like smoke coming off of me, and this is the most stressed I've
It's
ever
been
been.
constant.
I've been very short with everyone, and then outburst after outburst. Just
Do what, Leo?
find them.
And then what?
Kill them! I want to kill someone. This is not.
Are we in the middle of the street?
It's
So,
Beggar's
and
Nest.
Yeah.
It's also fantasy realm.
That's-
Everyone dies.
It's Beggar's
On a
Nest.
road.
No, entering this area, it's definitely the walkways are a bit shoddier. You see more. If anything, it's kind of more
two
of the
probably stand out.
dodgier area of town. It's definitely does not have the economic boons as the other districts.
No, I just thought it was funny. There's a kid in the middle of the street yelling, "I want to kill someone!"
It's Beggar's Nest.
It's also a
happened
matter
to
of
that?
there aren't as many well-clothed individuals. You see more.
Yes, to say you
tatters and
two,
It's-
Mr. Dwarf.
I'm in armor, but I'm not like shiny. It's not.
No,
green.
it's
My clothes are ragged. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you're both like clean.
Mine
and,
are
like,
fine.
The overall atmosphere of Beggar's Nest is more towards the lower end of economic prosperity, and definitely disadvantaged folk who find themselves in this area with nowhere else to go. It's the general population too, so there are areas of this whole place that are better, but it is definitely more your poor district, your people usually tend to stay away from kind of place. It's not the best, and while Neverwinter's or Never Embers, God, I hate these names.
Never, ever.
Never ever
Never,
have I
never,
ever.
Never.
Never have I ever Ember went through.
While there have been improvements, it's still slow change and slow progress, and there are people who have just been looked over and forgotten about, and that's where you are. So if some kid is yelling in the street that they want to kill someone, you might see some other people just look over with kind of a sallow face and kind of written all over it, "Me too." Or just
Mood, kid.
Mood.
Vibe check.
Samesies.
Mood
and
8.
some that may pay it more mind and be like, "Oh, whatever," it's. But while there is, especially in the areas you're kind of going towards more of that disparity, by all means too, there are places of light and joy, and having some people who have nothing still find happiness in life. So it's a general atmosphere, yes, but it is not oppressive. It is not suffocating you.
Okay, so at this point, are we walking closer to?
Where are you trying to go? Are you just walking in the area?
I guess we're just walking.
And just
I
kind
don't-
of aimlessly walk. Like,
I-
you're blowing off steam.
Okay, this is just me
Yeah.
talking. Leo probably shouldn't be the person leading us for long because
I know, that's
I'm
what
about to.
Here's the thing.
we're about
Leo would
to-
not listen if we did try to lead right now.
that's the
So we're
thing.
kind of just
So
like.
let's put it this way: you're entering the district and kind of going more towards the middle and walking around the streets and the alleys and the places that you know, which are more towards those poor districts and those more disparaged people. The one thing I will ask, because I can basically autopilot from there, but would you lead them more towards Serpent's Fang? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Good to know. So you're kind of going towards this top part. It's kind of between river and what is the chasm and the Phoenix Bridge, which has since been filled. Is now a lake, a large one. so you're kind of going in those tatters, and you start to see more eyeballs kind of going at you, or towards your party as you're going through these alleys.
While we're in Beggar's Nest, I probably won't see him, but can I keep an eye out for Xander?
Yeah, let's just... I'll rule it with more passive perception versus active looking, because the more of the focus is on Leo, especially, I think, in Daylor's mind right now.
It's the passive perception's 11. It's just in the back of my mind, I'm like, no,
Has been noted by DM, we'll keep in mind.
Thank you.
But yeah, you kind of lead towards the alleyways, more towards that kind of direction. Your autopilot is leading to this unless anyone takes... You're starting to notice you're going more towards the back alleys and you're seeing more eyes and glares heading your way.
All right.
Leo, where are we going?
I don't know.
We're almost in the thing.
What?
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I just feel like I should go this way. It's
Leo?
what?
You know what a bounty hunter is?
You know what a bounty hunter? Yeah, I know what a bounty hunter is.
All right. What else do you know about the thing?
Maybe we could get work there. Maybe we could find out.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
What if? Okay. What if?
Take that as I shouldn't speak either.
I second that.
Even when pissed off at the world,
sorry.
you'll still be mean at
Sorry.
Oh, it's all Mori's fault.
Still be
Hey,
mean
we
at
should
Mori.
stop saying the F word so much, maybe. I think we've gone over our limit.
We're online, we don't have a limit.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Other than, yeah,
Oops.
when we get yelled at by algorithms or whatever.
It's outside of the first minute, so it's fine.
I feel like that's the place where all the bad guys are. And if we're gonna be good guys, we can get the bad guys there, and we can find out who's already, on a list.
You and I both know that good guys and bad guys don't hang out in specific places. And you've been doing this long enough, that someone smart enough to pull this off isn't going to be bumbling around where we can find them today. They're hidden, and we are not going to catch them. Not today.
What is the Serpent's Fang? Can I get context?
Nedra can tell you.
I was trying to ask that.
No one cares.
Okay. That was nice to you.
My echo hugs.
I hate
My
this.
echo goes and hugs Mori like a side
Oh,
like me. It's like,
God.
I don't. No, thank you.
I kind of gesture around at like the people, like there are people like looking at us, like this is clearly like a very sketchy back alley type of place.
I want to like nudge at a person sitting.
But you were
in the-
jutting at me, and I'm like, I'm just running the game.
DM, look at this guy.
No, I was imagining like a guy with like a can on the floor, maybe some horns, maybe he's a tiefling, and
We're this is
I'm not
game
scared.
territory, black markets. We are officially outside of the law,
I'm at home.
Great.
and it's time
You would
for
know,
us to leave.
Daylor, you're more towards the Vista Market in that area. You know it's a trade post for some artisans who don't get licenses for Seven Sons Coster, but also back alley, sometimes illicit goods, like unfounded kind of deal.
So, you're saying we should not be here right now?
I'm saying nothing good can come of it. We can keep searching if you want, or we can go home and get you cleaned up.
What does going home mean? What does going home mean to you? Because it doesn't mean going back around here for me.
It means you're gonna come with me now,
I'm gonna go with you now.
if you want.
Yeah, this is a real great family we have here. We got Mori. That's enough, just as it is.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
It's an insult.
Okay.
Mori can sleep outside.
Really?
I mean, if that'll make you feel better, I suppose I can.
It's a big academy building. You can just be in a different room.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah. Let's go to your place.
I mean, I'm gonna offer Leo my hand. They don't have to take it.
Okay.
No.
All right. And then I start leading them back.
Going back.
We're making a plan here tonight, or is this the rest time?
While you're doing that, though, I would say,
Talk about-
Leo, you're starting to note more of the faces that would be who you recognize. Kind of looking around. They're still cloaked figures and stuff, but you've seen one or two faces as you're kind of leaving. They catch your eye. And
Just I would have seen them every day.
yeah, I mean, like, in terms of, like, you don't see, like, Yui or anything, but you definitely see some of the, like, people you've seen around that place. The
Wait,
servants.
no. I don't want to go yet. I think
Is there someone you know?
yeah. And I go up to the first face that I recognize and kind of tug on their cloak. Because I keep forgetting how much taller people are than me.
You are the 2'8".
Yeah.
2'7" actually.
I gave you more credit, my bad.
Height doesn't mean everything.
Okay,
It's
so
size
you
doesn't matter.
Yeah, size does matter.
would go up to. So the person you encounter is still wearing a cloak and stuff, kind of obfuscating face. Does seem to be more of a drow or dro, however you pronounce it. You've kind of seen around the Serpent's Fang. What do you do?
I'm gonna be cautious about it because I'm not an idiot around here.
Mm-hmm.
But just kind of, hey, excuse me.
He's looking, but
Oh,
he's
okay,
not really
okay.
talking.
I'm trying to be polite here. Do you know anything that happened to, there's an orphanage that's burnt. My orphanage.
Roll persuasion.
Not in a good. With disadvantage or
No,
please
it's
don't.
persuasion.
Okay, great.
Straight persuasion.
Because that was not so good.
Straight roll.
12.
Well,
Yeah.
he still eyes locked, kind of. I don't know much, but you know how the boss doesn't like you bringing around strangers.
Well, okay, you're not the boss. Sorry. Thanks. Thank you kindly. I'm just gonna walk off quickly. Any other faces we recognize in the alley? No?
It's the terms of like passing by people and kind of be like, oh, you know, you're getting very close and you're kind of in the what would be the territory of the group that you work for. So seeing a kind of semi-familiar face is the matter of like you've been in there while they're planning and stuff, and they know the little kid who sometimes has their outbursts and stuff. But now you're bringing 3 random people that aren't with you at all and
Have
have
they
no
seen
affiliate.
me ever? Like with Leo or separately?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, it's the first time for everything. What if we go into Serpent's Fang?
What if?
That's,
That is
that
the
is-
question.
I feel
that is
like
what we choose
I
to.
want to do that. I feel
Leo.
like we're gonna be, you know, fight fire with fire,
What
literally.
you doing, Leo?
We're going into Serpent's Fang.
We are.
Are you
I'm
telling
sorry,
the
what?
group that?
Yeah.
I'm not.
You don't know what it is.
Nedra just told me
Oh.
Yeah, we had a conversation about
it's a gang, and I'd rather
It's
not be associated.
okay.
Multiple
well,
of them.
gang
Oh, great.
smang. It's
Even
not
better.
You'll
it's
never
not
find a
big
more
thing.
wretched hive of scum and villainy.
I go in there and I'm fine. Look at me.
Leo, what are you hoping to find in there?
Do you think that you're allowed in because you're more engrossed in this area?
Yeah, no shit. Let's go.
Then how do you think we'll
that door's
fit
open.
in?
Cool. Yeah. Leo just keeps walking.
Oh, okay.
Good
Mori,
luck, Cass.
I have a question, Mori.
Mm-hmm.
Are we actually going through with this? Because I need to write that letter I'd rather not be associated with the gangs that steal from my shops and my friends.
I mean, you can. I mean, the leather can be like
I don't think it would be in your best interest.
to go along.
No.
I think Mori should
Nedra,
come
you know what?
along.
Do you know the shop?
You're ahead.
Hmm?
You're
I
walking
know.
towards.
This is just me talking.
Do you know the shop I'm at in the Artisan District?
Is it the quarry and the
You
quay?
haven't told me.
The quarry and the quay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there. If something develops, you let me know. I'll be right there. But I'd rather not get involved with gangs right now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably wise for both of you.
Mori, you're welcome to join me back there if you'd like.
I'm gonna walk without you after Leo.
I'm gonna go with him, but
You're going to go with.
I don't want to leave Leo alone. I know. No, you know what I mean.
Ah, you're right with Nedra.
I'm in the safe hands of a gang. What do you
Fine,
mean?
fine.
Well, you don't have to come along.
No, it's fine.
I
I'll
was
follow.
gonna say because
No,
I was
follow.
I
No.
was planning on going in discreetly.
That's fine. I'll go.
Nedra's an adult. You know that, right?
And
Yes.
to clarify one thing for you and audience, Thieves Guild also.
Yes. It's fine. I'll go in. Like you said, I'm trying to. Leo needs us. Leo needs. Okay, here we go.
We can do it.
So you turn the corner.
And I'm trying to follow Nedra.
Go.
While we're
you
walking,
see-
I'm gonna teach you my breathing exercises.
Yeah, I'm having like like for the first time in a while, my chest is tightening. Like
In.
these are the people who I just do not want to associate with. Like,
In.
I imagine like me and Leo like know how to act, and they're just like
Square
they
breathing,
stand out
square
Well,
so
I
breathing.
still
bad.
don't know how to act, really.
So you
My
walk
goal
up-
is to stand out.
I feel like they're a little ways back, and it's funny that they're like doing
Yeah,
breathing
they're
exercises.
all- they're all
and like
Yeah.
Square breathing.
Okay.
don't know
like
like,
my beard is like kind of like quaking just a little bit.
don't know the mannerisms.
Okay, can we get to like the front door?
Okay, you get to the Serpent's Fang. It's ramshackled. It's more. You see slats of wood that kind of hold up a sign that says Serpent's Fang. On top is kind of a very ramshackled and kind of like birch wood, what seems to be like a skull of a snake, kind of resting on the top. Doors are kind of. It has a little. Like a little patio, kind of like step up and then walk in, kind of deal with the, think more Western, like with like a cowboy Western, not like Western design, because those are two different things. Back from my DM tangent.
We're the Greco-Roman Pillars.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a nerd. No,
Brutalist
so
architecture.
you walk in and you see kind of familiar faces around you, cloaked figures kind of discussing, but also like drinks being had, games being played. Bar, you see the kind of the stairs are kind of off to the left, and they kind of loop up, and there's a little bit of like a walkway that kind of loops over that kind of looks down on the area. But yeah, you walk in and you're in the Serpent's Fang. Who is walking in? Are you just walking in, or who is walking in with Leo?
I'm like a couple steps behind, but I'm with Leo.
We're a good few meters
Yeah,
behind.
we're-
We're like, I think we're a few good meters behind.
Right.
You said you were going home, so I don't know that you're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
back
You don't know I'm
here.
coming.
No
only
one
Mori
knows you're
does.
here.
Only Mori knows.
If it'll make you feel better, I can make you invisible.
It's fine. I'll like, have my echo like lockstep, but like behind me, like watching my back. Like I'm walking forward, it's walking backwards.
Is that
Oh,
is the
wow.
Echo also nervous? Like
Oh, the echo is just like
It's like a Shaggy and
On a
Scooby like
swivel.
back to back kind of thing.
It's exactly that. It's just like
Row, row.
it's like I have my hand on my gold pocket, and the echo also has its hand on its like imaginary gold pocket. It's just like
Cool.
What a
Um,
stereotype.
You walk in, Leo,
Should be
and you
ashamed.
see the kind of figures look to the door. Have noticed you. And just kind of go back to what they're doing.
I'm gonna like wipe my eyes because vulnerability is not welcome
Not great.
here. Not great to have. So I'm just gonna like rub them until they're a little red, so it looks like I'm more tired than distraught,
Your
Alright.
emotions.
and just
ugh.
like
God.
a beaming
This
smile. Just lift the eyebrows a little bit, and all right. I turn around and I mean to talk to Nedra, but then I see that everyone else is here. Well, and
Are they close enough for
company.
Leo?
Like, we
Walking
probably
in.
caught up, yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So as your party kind of follows and walks in the doors, there seems to be a shift in the mood. People seem to kind of, while Leo is walking in, and you almost see kind of a business as usual. As soon as you kind of walk in, you see more of a shift towards very slightly, but you definitely feel that kind of mood shift. There's company that isn't usually around.
I'm gonna like, with my like coat, kind of move it over my book.
No, I'm turned away from everyone in there. I'm facing the door, facing the party, like, all right, guys, I want to turn back around. The vibes are off.
This room did not pass the vibe check.
No, why are you being so weird about it, man? God. Stop.
Stop covering your gold pockets, jeez.
No.
And then I'm gonna turn back around and like try to say something, and then feel that there are still some eyes on us, and then just like completely forget about the people behind me. I'm trying to separate myself from them.
Gotcha.
Cause I'm gonna get information. I don't want them to
Oh, you could have said that earlier.
ruin it. Well, no, you guys are here. I like the chaos. It's fine.
It's fun. It's very fun.
Oh boy.
Daylor, what's your passive again?
My passive perception?
Yeah.
11.
11? Cool. Got it.
My gold is gone. My possessions are
Wow.
gone. My dignity gone.
No, nothing of that sort.
My dick fell off. It was stolen.
Echo, you got no. He's pulling his coat out.
So, you see behind the bar a female half-elf, kind of darker brown skin, kind of look at you guys and say, yeah, if you want, just grab a seat or something. If you want drinks and stuff, just come up here.
I silently just waddle over with my Echo, and then just sit at the table and just look at the party like.
I'll sit at the same table as Daylor.
Mori, is this how you feel like in everyday situations?
I'm actually surprised I have a cooler head than you would do.
This is not my place.
Yeah.
I've never
Yes.
seen these two in my life.
I don't like that. Mori, how do you deal with this? Other than the
don't.
oh, it's bad. Okay.
I'm gonna climb up one of the bar stools, spend like 5 minutes trying to get into it. Like be out of breath by the time I get in my bar stool. My hands are like on the table like this. Hey, bartender, give me your best drink. The one with like, the one that make me feel fuzzy, because I need that. Please. Ready,
He
please?
did say please.
Roll persuasion.
I did give you a gold coin.
With advantage, because manners are important to everyone.
Yes.
Regardless
Yes,
of what
I
you do.
am.
So
I'm a little menace with manners.
The half-elf, who you know is Kome,
Yeah, come
looks at you and says, Leo,
Oh. Yeah.
pours you a very non-alcoholic drink and kind of sets it up. And kind of looks at you and says, you look like shit.
Well, I don't always look like shit. I picked up like 3 girls last week, so. Yeah, you look like shit too. Thanks.
Boss was getting a little antsy.
Dribble coming down. That's not my best moment. The boss is getting antsy? And he ants in his pants? I'm not scared of him.
Uh-oh.
You'd be the only one.
Yeah, unless
She
that's
looks
true.
over at the other group, kind of leaning more towards you. Do you know them?
What?
I look to Leo like, I just stare daggers like.
She's softer in tone, so you guys being kind of across the place don't really.
No, I saw him in the alley, like, on the way here.
Deception check. You're lying.
Liar.
Oh, no.
+6, though, +6.
Plus, yeah, it's 11. could have done good.
As you kind of take a sip of your drink, you kind of do that like little tell of like looking off or something, and then Kome kind of looks up. Right. Listen, whoever they are, you know how our boss man doesn't like. What the fuck did you get into?
See, I got into a bear fight, right? And then there was a big lizard thing that came through, and then these guys. Well, I'm sorry, I don't have the mind for this today. I went on a quest with them, all adventure-y style, and ooh, look at us, we're the main characters. And yeah, they're a bunch of idiots. But they do belong here. Not here, but they deserve to be anywhere they go. The most admirable group of people I know. And I look at him just trembling.
Well, it's not the finest establishment, but it's not like we're not open to the public.
I was waiting on except Mori.
Choose words carefully and all. You know the drill.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about them. No, sorry. Absolutely not. Okay.
I made a friend, and we're like comparing knives, like daggers.
One moment at a time. So, cutting back to the group, what are you guys up to?
I'm just sitting.
We're.
Act normal. Goddamn.
Do you need a drink?
What are you gonna do? Talk to the bartender?
That's the kicker.
What's she gonna do?
Gonna go to the person where I said you guys were no trouble and immediately cause trouble?
I can ask Nedra to get you a drink.
In this state, while we're waiting for Leo, I'm just looking around. Can I try to make an active search for Xander? Let's go around.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I got nothing else to do, and I know he likes this stuff. I don't like it.
EB sketch.
I'm gonna send.
I don't like it. I'll tell you what.
He's into them rock bands.
I'll tell you
He's
what.
into them
Devil
punk rock
music.
boys.
He's a little alternative.
It would be investigation or perception.
I like to
Perception.
imagine
You're
that your
looking around, you're
beard
not
puffs up like a cattail when you're
looking at
scared.
13.
Like a pufferfish.
Yeah, it's
13, okay.
It's a little shrub lizard thing going on.
yeah, or
That's
like
it.
poofs out when he's scared.
There's a little bit of nervousness too, as soon as like someone kind of locks eyes with you, you kind of just immediately kind of like dart away, like you haven't been looking at them.
I'm not gonna approach Nedra, but I'm gonna send Fitz over to Nedra.
So Nedra, where are you?
Asking the DM, can I have made a friend? And we're just like comparing daggers.
So you walk up to another group. Okay.
Just want to show me the daggers.
It's to be said that while the description of this was a bit different when it was just Leo, especially in the like pregame, there are, while I have described it previously as like hooded figures and stuff and all that, there are people who have more relaxed and like are not really cloaked or anything and more conversing. You know it's a front because you've been investigating this place for a while. But you see some people kind of playing cards and would approach them, I guess.
Yeah, my goal was to situate myself somewhere where I could like keep an eye on Leo without like hovering.
What? Why do you need to keep an eye on me? I am so responsible.
You were 12.
True.
12.
And like you just went through a major traumatic life experience. So I'm like, I'm just keeping an eye on you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's either
Roll
so
for
there's
friendship.
so there are some people playing cards. If you're doing that kind of like active like perceiving, there's someone who have their like kind of arm back on the chair, but you kind of look and see more of like a hilt and stuff like that. So
Weapons
up to you who you approach, and we'll go from there.
I'm just gonna come up to the table and be like, "Can I get in on the next round?"
Oh, the people playing cards.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So they're kind of below that you see kind of some money in the middle. I'll kind of look up at you. Well, we haven't seen you around.
I've been busy.
Busy. Kind of looking around. Don't see why not.
All right, like how much money is on the table?
How much you got?
No, like, no, as a DM. Like, how
Oh,
much
as a
money's
DM.
on there.
Yeah, you were so into it. You're
Hi.
like, how much money you want to ante up?
Looking at the pieces and stuff,
I'm
it
gonna
seems to
gamble away
be
all my money.
coppers, silvers. There might be like one piece of gold, but it seems to be more of an antique.
Low
kind
low
of-
stakes, low stakes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my tail to like kind of like flip a gold piece in as I sit down.
The guy in the middle, kind of like larger mutton chop kind of like sideburns, which kind of come down to here. Black hair, more of a dark brown eyes, human. Kind of looks the others. Big shot here. Okay.
Not much.
Alrighty, they start dealing out the cards. Roll me a d4.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm gonna do the purple one. Why not? 3.
Well, hold on, don't tell me.
Sorry.
Forgot to say that.
I
Wait, oh, you guys
misunderstood.
are playing games.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a game within a game within a game within a game.
That is so cool.
Which in turn is just real life.
Exactly.
Yeah, what?
That's meta. That's deep.
Okay, roll me a d6.
D6.
I know. I was just picking colors.
Don't say anything.
Cool.
Don't tell
Like
me what you
a
get.
D6.
Oh.
I used to jam to that song.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We all
It's
did.
a banger song. Give it credit.
We were all here in 2006. We all made you.
Various age, yes. I will say too, so this game, because you've played it before, is more along the lines of total dice. So there is a way to kind of cheat and sleight of hand this. So if you are trying to kind of like grab cards and like as the kind of deck, so the first cards are handed out like that, right? Then the deck is kind of passed around and then picking a card. There is ways to sleight of hand it. So from this point on, if there's a thing you want to re-roll or something, it's going to be a sleight of hand versus perception.
Very cool, very cool.
Good to know. I'm I'm playing the game, but I'm not here to like win at all costs. I'm just here to like try to keep an eye on Leo. I'm not trying to start a fight.
Okay, cool. So then to just how the game works and stuff too is that there's another kind of round of anteing. So it kind of goes around the table. Someone antes in like a silver, and it would be your call. So a silver, or you can increase the bet.
Up the bet. Up the bet.
Yeah, do it. Put another
Up
gold
the
in. Are you
bet.
kidding?
Up the bet.
I'm not trying to like let
Up
them know
the
how much
bet.
money I have on
Up
me.
the bet. Up
Oh,
the bet.
we have all of our cash on us.
Yeah.
We do.
So yeah, I'm
And
like,
didn't I give you my cut? I did.
Yeah.
So you have double what you should have.
yes, it's to say
I
I'm
have
like
more
not
than
trying to
double
like
what
let
I
them know
should
that
have.
I'm rolling right now.
You should have put my money in fits.
So I'm gonna act like I can't raise
should've
the
made-
bet.
Invest in Fitzcoin.
I was gonna say.
To say, is a snake coming to ask me for alcohol or not?
Yeah, no, he's on his way. This is what you're doing before
Yeah.
he comes.
All right, I'm gonna act like I don't have the money to up the bet. So I already put in my
Okay, so
gold
you fold.
piece. Yeah, fold.
Not a Dogecoin.
Right. Round goes on and stuff.
Snake bank.
The guy in the middle
NFT
wins, showing cards,
Cool.
takes in the thing. We'll continue on, but this is more along the lines of you kind of playing the like stealth game. All right, so
Fitz is coming up to Nedra. He's gonna like tap you with the tail.
I'm just gonna like
okay.
offer my leg so it can slither up.
Oh, should I roll stealth for Fitz?
I don't know. You said a snake
snake?
slithers.
You are-
It is.
you are
It's
right.
It's a
Swift
snake.
there.
I
Listen,
assume, like, there's
as a
critters up
DM,
in here.
I'm thinking right now, if you
Don't
did
explain that in
like
detail.
in the environment and like noting the kind of tension, I will allow you to like retcon it out.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
this is the sneaky snake.
I'm a slippery little sneaky snake.
We'll see how good this is. Does he have any definitive anything? Oh, okay, cool. 21.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
go Fitz!
Hey,
bad.
no one seems to notice.
It's a 19 on the die.
Nice. All right.
I just kind of look at the
Are you
snake like, what you
disappointed
want,
that he
bro?
did good?
I'm gonna.
I feel like you're
Like-
disappointed.
Not at all.
You're sitting there and you're like, wow, good for you.
No. I will never
That's
do
so
that.
Father,
Of course
I
not.
want to-
Combat versus
Congratulations.
I like when you guys succeed. Like,
Really?
Father, I want to see the work.
I'm gonna like
I
have
want to be on
like,
my own.
He's gonna like gesture over to like me and Daylor.
I'm looking down at Fitz. I was like, I've never seen these men in my life.
Yeah.
There's not really a way for me to.
not really.
I have a way, but it's really, really stupid.
So what are you doing?
You have stupid
Mori, I need
ideas.
that. I need that drink, Mori. I need that drink.
You guys are being so loud for
I'm
like
gonna
a
have
tavern. I
Fitz.
am embarrassed to meet you
I
guys.
literally spell out each individual letter
Oh.
of drink.
Can it be misspelled? Can it be like drink? He's like just trying his best to make
We have a
words.
perfect telepathic
Okay,
link. I don't know what you're
so-
talking about.
Because like I feel
Is
an I
it-
would be difficult.
so-
He's like the size. He's like my wingspan.
Right, which is about like 6-ish feet.
Oh, he's Mori's 5'6".
Oh, 5'6". I don't know. Anyway, it's a large snake. So
making
five
making
foot-
letters
5
on the
foot,
floor
okay.
to me.
5 footish.
right.
So you're just gonna
So-
reveal that to the bartender? Your snake?
Right? He rolled
Roll
a 21.
check. I don't know how to roll.
For Fitz?
For Fitz.
Yeah, show your
Fitz is-
big
Give me a second.
snake
My
interpretive
computer
dance.
died,
Can
so
you
I have to look
understand
up
what I'm
constrictor
doing?
snake stats on my phone.
I don't know how to roll that.
No, give me a second.
What's a
I-
snake's charisma?
That's what I'm looking. That's what
trying
I'm
to
looking.
think of like a snake. Okay,
I
like
feel
a-
like
the K will be a
snakes should
problem.
They're really cunning.
Snake charisma.
That's
Alrighty, let's do this.
Come on.
Get a nat
Performance?
1. Get a nat 1.
I don't need it. I don't need a -2. That is a positive 2. No, sorry. Dirty 1.
Yes! 31, baby.
This is gonna
So
be
that
fun.
is, it
There's a
just seems like
-4
Fitz is
charisma.
just moving around in like a weird, like
just
he starts
slithering.
making like a circle around, and then he kind
Stupid
of like
dumbass snake.
he seems to be turning, but then just kind of like slithering at that point, and then he kind of just like straightens out a bit, and then just you're not getting anything. It's just Fitz is just moving.
It's just
Oh my
Fitz
God.
Fitz is just fixing
Grooving.
It looks
Okay.
cute.
Now that the snake has performed like an interpretive dance routine for me, I am going to look over at Mori, just like, what?
He needs a drink.
I'm just and turn back to my card game.
Is she getting the drink, Mori?
Yeah, it's idiotic. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I hate that
no.
cactus lady.
I will get. I will.
Okay,
Since
hold
since
on.
we've already gone
Leah,
through.
what are you up
What
to?
am I doing? Yeah.
Yeah, what are you
Thank
up to?
you. So I have got up from the bar.
God damn it.
Who was the? I know Yui was under Bulldog. Bulldog's not here, is he?
Not that you see, no.
Bossman?
Wuss.
What's the? I was gonna say, what's the highest ranking, most authoritative person in the room?
You know the barkeep. I forgot her name already. Kome. Yes, Kome. You know that Kome is more or less sometimes the. I wouldn't say like more or less like the coordinator of people in the establishment.
Okay.
And definitely kind of that front lady giving out assignments. There isn't too much of a hierarchy because it's kind of like Bulldog and everyone else. So you aren't noting anybody of full and you're not really fully in this organization either. So you do know people who are of higher rapport, and you're like, oh, that guy, barely see him around because he's so busy, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. But it's like, there isn't general, captain, lieutenant. There's no chain of command. It's
Okay.
Bulldog, it's then Kome, and then
Oh, so
kind of-
Kome's up there.
Kome would be your direct line to Bulldog kind of deal.
Okay. Can I want to go to, are there any other games going on that aren't card games?
Roll perception.
Okay.
So,
1.
No.
nice.
I can
You
still
fall
have
out of the bar stool.
cards.
So you're looking around and kind of nodding and being like, sup. You start seeing more eyes go to you, and then as soon as you do,
I belong
you one of the floorboards is kind of up, so you kind of trip and half step, and then the drink kind of sloshes on you, and everyone just kind of laughs and goes back to what they're doing.
rough day for Leo.
After like a
I
round
know.
or two at the table.
So at this point, when
First,
you're
my
going,
life is destroyed, and then I get my little tree.
it's at this point as you're kind of walking back and stuff. Another person's kind of getting up, kind of like, kind of puts their hand on their back, kind of going over. You see it is Yui, and like kind of just puts you up to the corner and being like, "Are you okay?"
Yui, that's your. I haven't seen you in. It hasn't been that long, but.
It's been a day or two.
No, hold on. A lot has happened. A lot has happened.
like a
I
day.
have had. My mind has been fucked with in the worst way, and I'm just glad that you're safe and you're here. And it sounds really weird coming from me. I'm sorry. I sound like Mori. I mean, you don't know who Mori is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lord sounded
Are you okay? You like definitely noticing.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to, and it kind of comes back a little bit. And I'm like sitting there, like, yeah. Did you see what happened to the orphanage?
The orphanage. I haven't been back in ages. What? Something happened to it?
No. No, it's great. I revisited it, and I sat on the back porch that we used to play on, and I, missed you. But it's good. It's fine.
Roll deception.
Yeah, it's not fine.
Youchie.
We are all.
I don't want to burden him
We're
with
all
this.
devastated. Oh no.
21.
Oh.
Okay. Well, whatever you're going through and stuff, you could like talk to me and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not going through anything. I'm fine.
Okay, well, what I taught you and stuff around here, and especially, it kind of looks over to the party. Do you know those people?
They're pretty cool. I thought you really liked them, actually. You know Nedra, right?
Who's Nedra?
Oh, okay. Best explanation. There's big brave man. He doesn't look so brave right now. Cactus lady and Mori.
And you know them how?
Oh, we were put on a quest together. We went, I don't know.
Oh, right.
People keep asking me how I met them. It's like how you meet anyone. You sit down and you're like, hey, are we forced into this together? Yeah, we are. But it's life.
Okay, well, just
Stop.
whoever they are, you know that this isn't really the best place to be
Yeah.
bringing friends.
Yeah, it's like keeping butterflies in their own personal zapper thingy. I should probably get them out soon.
Would be wise, because if you're going up to Kome and telling them all kinds of things, oh boy. Just head down as always and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, and I like turn around and then turn back around. What are you doing right now?
I was gonna go sit down for a bit.
No, but like in the long run, what are you doing right now?
I don't know. I guess still working and
A loaded question.
making my fair share.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he's all that busy or not.
You know, there's stuff I can tell you and stuff I can't, right?
Yeah, but you're Yui. You're you, E.
You're my Yui.
Thanks.
Well done.
No, I'm confused just in real life. Like, what do you mean there's things you can't tell me and that things there is?
Okay, well, DM, there is these moments and stuff where Yui does have more jobs that he doesn't talk to you about, and makes it very clear not to inquire too much about. So there is a dynamic for it, just a little bit, but I would say roll persuasion then.
Great.
Roll high. +6.
Yeah. Okay. So 17?
Okay. Kind of looks at you, and you kind of have those kind of like more puppy eyes-ish, kind of wide-eyed, and there's something I was assigned to recently, and if we need a lookout or something, I'll let you know. But until then, make sure they're okay. Looking to Daylor, who's frozen.
You know, it's funny. He's usually not the one that's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually anyone else. But yeah, I'll get on that.
All right. Kind of goes over to his table.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to them. These guys look awful here.
Are you looking towards Leo?
I'm having a good time.
Are you looking towards Leo?
No, at this
Or you're
point,
just
I was like, when Leo's ignored my first look, I'm just like staring at Mori, or just like staring at the table, like.
Got it.
My legs just bouncing, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I'm just like staring at my legs bouncing, and that's
It's
pretty
like
much it.
in the background while Leo was talking, like, can I have like mercy on Daylor and like actually brought him a drink?
Did you leave the card game then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I lost my round. I played like a round
okay, cool.
or two.
So you played like a round or two.
Yeah, I'm not committed.
Yeah, got it. So yeah, you kind of get up and they just kind of dismiss you because you didn't really. You added money to the pot and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later,
the people took
loser.
it. So I would say mark off your silver and also mark off.
A gold because she flicked it
Gold.
in.
Yeah.
I don't
Gold.
have silver. I only have gold.
I think we all only have gold.
Wait, is it 100 silver per gold?
It's 10.
10. Yeah.
10 copper per silver, 10 silver per gold.
That's easy to remember.
Yeah. So like the way I think about it is like coppers are pennies. Your silvers are kind of like dimes, and then your golds are gonna be like dollar coins.
Okay. I want to pull.
Platinums are biggins.
Big ones.
Platinums
Yep.
are just thick boys.
boys.
So you kind of so after that kind of going on, you get up and go to the bar. Kome is there. Yeah, can I help you?
Just something basic.
All right. Grabs tankard. Taps on the. Well, doesn't tap the keg. Uses the spout on the. Opens the spout on the keg. There you go. Terminology.
Got that
Opens it
Thanks.
up. Close it down. That'll be a silver.
Can I at some point just traded like a gold for some silver?
No, you would. So like,
Break
Yeah,
change.
change.
if
Okay.
we're
Yeah.
going with that, yeah, like just mark off a gold, put 10 like silver.
Yeah.
You should be a-okay.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna be
That's
rules
electric.
lawyer on that. You're
Fine.
gonna have some copper in your pocket. You're gonna have some silver. Now, if you just got paid and stuff and got a bunch of things,
Yeah.
Pure
but
gold.
All right, I'm gonna pay him what he wants. It's 2
What
silver.
is EP?
Electrum.
Electrum.
No one really uses
What?
electrum.
Do you use Electrum?
That sounds like the
Ryan?
coolest
I
one.
don't know.
Look,
what
Electrum
was it?
had its purpose and like the one thing it was built for, and never again.
So what? 2 silver? Was it?
Said a silver.
A
All
A silver. Okay. So
Singular.
yeah. So I give him a silver.
right, puts it on the table.
Very cool. Yeah.
Oh, wait, okay.
I'm gonna take it.
I feel like there's someone that could be here that knows what happened. Is that a lost effort?
You have not really asked around.
Yeah.
You
If that's
didn't
like
really
one
ask
person.
You didn't really ask Kome either.
Wait, really? I thought I did.
No,
Okay.
You just
you
told
were like,
No.
oh, those are my friends. Yeah, no, I'll keep an eye on them. You didn't really ask.
Oh
So
my
And then you didn't
gosh.
ask Yui, who was at the orphanage with you, I'm assuming, about
No,
if
'cause
it burned down.
I
No,
was-
they asked you if they've been to the orphanage, and they were like,
They
nah.
didn't.
Yeah.
They're like, I've been there in a while.
Yeah. Anyway,
And then you lied and said everything was fine, so you didn't reveal
Yeah.
that it was.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
Yeah, can I
Oh.
No,
bring
I know
poor
you meant to do that.
Daylor
I'm
a
just
drink?
saying, like, in terms of in inquiring and stuff, Yui appeared to not know anything, so then you were kind of like, oh no, everything's fine, everything's great.
Yeah.
Didn't reveal it.
Yeah.
And then you kind of haven't asked around. So Kome would be your best bet in terms of someone with authority, and you didn't really ask. So
I'm going back to Kome. Hey.
Forgot to ask.
Yeah, my drink very swiftly but surely spilled. So can I have another drink? This time chalky milk.
How many times do I have to tell you we don't have... He pours you a regular glass of milk.
No chocolate.
Nedra is also at the bar.
Okay. Oh, I meant to ask you earlier. Do you know anything about the orphanage, Fallen Oaks, that fell?
Yeah, then, I mean, there's been so much going on. Oh boy, I heard it happened. Some fire broke out the day of the, well, going weird.
It broke out.
Yeah, as everything was happening, there was a fire that started, apparently.
This is weird to ask, but has anyone in here been acting suspicious?
Who hasn't?
Because we all clearly
Really?
belong here. We're so comfortable.
Really? What are you getting at?
Listen, it's worth our time to search everywhere. And, you know, I'm 12 now, so practically an adult. And it's my
Sure.
job. What?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. I am, by the way. I'm drinking a glass of milk.
Did you take a sip? It has a very chalky texture. Serpent's Fang does not have great refrigeration for
Leo in the no good, horrible, terrible, bad day.
Chalk milk.
It's chalky milk.
Doesn't
Chalky
faze
milk.
me. I'm gonna chew that chalk.
Oh.
Not great.
Stuck in my teeth a little. I'm just saying that
It's got a curdled
that
flavor.
we can't cross anyone off the list right now. Kome.
She immediately grabs your drink from you, puts it back down, and just looks at you and says, Leo, you've worked well here, but you need to learn that there's, well, people above you. And people don't take kindly those kind of attitudes.
Okay.
Kind of just goes back to kind of talking to the other people and stuff.
And I'm sitting there with just frozen.
Make me a perception check.
10.
Just very slightly out of the corner of your eye, you kind of see her reach under a table.
Fuck.
Silent
Okay.
alarm.
Hey, Nedra. We gotta go.
Yeah?
Yeah, we gotta go.
I'm like complaining. Do we need to go walk out, or do we need to run?
I did a bad thing.
I'm gonna grab the halfling and run.
So you dart out
Like,
of the...
yep.
I don't want to risk.
I think
I just asked you.
Why did I? Yeah, I don't want to risk it. We're going. We're
I
leaving.
think that's so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
so
I'm
you-
assuming they see that.
You run, and let's see. So you
I'm
two are
fast.
still there.
I'm dexterous.
I mean, as you run, everyone kind of looks. There doesn't seem to be any kind of action towards you guys to stop you.
You look like
You
idiots.
see, kind of up on the second floor, someone kind of come out of a room.
Oh.
I think that's so cute. Do you? It looks like nothing's going
Do I
on. So do you?
recognize the
Do
person?
Can't.
You're running to the door, so you're
Oh, I don't see them.
you're running to the door, as you
Okay.
said. So
Okay.
your back is to it.
I'm gonna throw
you
the drink
echo
at
move?
Daylor as I run past. Gonna hope some of the alcohol just kind of
Let's-
landed in his mouth so he can move.
God.
Let's. I think. You can your echo move?
Echo move. Is there like a will check or something I can do to try to make my echo move without me moving?
Why are you still so nervous?
There's context. You don't get to know that, but there's context.
I would say, let's make it charisma.
A charisma check. All right,
Yeah, because you're going over your kind of like
Oh my god.
yourself on that.
Yeah, saving throw or just a check? I guess it doesn't
Let's
matter.
just check.
Pick up the
A
half.
14.
Okay. That's bad.
Yeah, you're able to let it move a bit.
Echo.
It's still,
No.
because it's kind of still your essence too, it still kind of has that apprehension as well.
Yeah. I need you. I like naturally.
Oh.
I'll be right. Well, the moment we switch, I'll push you out. I promise.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get you, but okay.
No, so the
Think
echo
about
like
that.
Kind of
the big
scoots,
boy in him.
like if you're
I
in a
mean,
booth
you're
or
not
something,
in
kind of just like scoots over a little bit, but it's still taking its time.
the echo's like slowly like scooting to the door, trying to be as inconspicuous as possible. And the
Put his arm
moment
around
it's
him like
close
he's
enough to the
completely
door,
wasted.
I teleport, I bamf the echo out, and I start running.
Oh.
I'm just gonna walk with my head down, like.
Just
out.
gonna
The
exit.
emo shuffle.
Huh?
Just exit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That
you
was
all
not at all
exit.
suspicious. We could have walked. We could have just walked out.
We could have walked. You're the one who said we're
We
gonna
are the
run.
most
We're gonna
conspicuous
run.
people.
We should walk or
No.
we should run.
Stealthy, cool as a cucumber.
I asked you.
Let's just go to the thieves in the middle of the thieves guild. Let's
No
accuse them of
structural
crimes,
And then run.
and then run.
Nothing fishy at all.
Not at all. It's not like they're
No.
writing
We
down
might
names
be
and
Cool
taking
just
as
a little
cucumber,
stupid.
smooth as butter.
No, we burned that bridge. Ah.
We might be a
Bro,
little.
you
stupid.
told Nedra to run.
So you exit and
bad. Why
are
did you
back in
listen
the
to
streets
me?
of the Beggar's
I'm
Nest.
12. God.
I'm just chopping. Like I'll move. Like I don't care that I see them. I'm just still running. I'm just getting out. I'm getting out of like the serpent's nest.
I'm gonna
area.
run vaguely in the direction of like I'm running to my house.
What?
Dwarvish is just running.
I'm running. I'm running out of
What
Becker's
did this turn
nest.
into? Oh.
Are we all meeting at Nedra? Is that?
I'm going back to the quarry of the quay.
Okay.
Okay, I mean,
Daylor's going
running
home.
the party.
Daylor is out. Daylor's like, nope.
Awesome.
Daylor was told we had to be
Okay.
here to protect Leo, and then Leo dashed and did nothing. I told him nothing. Daylor's like, mistake, never again, never again.
Daylor's going home and trying again tomorrow.
I'll catch up with Nedra and be like, I'll go get Daylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. So you're all just running through the streets.
It's Beggar's Nest. People have run
Right.
through the
Wait,
streets.
I'm
Passively
gonna
looking
stop.
at just like, what the fuck? There's like
I'm like
people darting through the street, but
I'm at a brisk jog. Like
Okay, after we're out of like Fang proper, I'm gonna stop and put Leo down.
Fang.
Oh my God, I
You're gonna
forgot.
put him down.
I don't have the option to stop. Nedra was carrying.
Old Leo.
Old Leo.
Time to go. 12.
oh no.
The ripe age.
It's
12.
high
time to-
noon.
Okay, so you go running back to
Got that
Neverwinter
good lad, boy.
Academy.
Got that shadow rabies.
Taylor,
Shadow
you
rabies.
go running to Protector's Enclave because
Yes.
there is no real like direct route from Beggar's Nest to River District unless you take like a
Yeah.
ferry or something.
I'm just going. Like the moment I cross the bridge to
Swims.
Protectors, I'm just like drenched in sweat, like. And like I'll take a break after I cross the bridge. I'm just like,
Well, it's the connected. So if you're getting a Protector's Enclave, you'd be crossing the bridge to get over to the other side of the river.
okay, that's fine.
So yeah,
Bro,
just clarifying.
you're kind of a coward.
This is the only time. This is like gonna be the only time Daylor does this. But you got him. You put him in his literal worst nightmare.
I
hope
swear
you
this
understand
never
I'm
happened.
gonna make
I
sure
swear.
that it's the day you
I
die.
swear, this never happened. This is the worst nightmare for Daylor.
I'm gonna kind of catch up to him
Jesus
a little bit.
Christ.
Oh, he's not there.
He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Not
Oh.
there.
Yeah, it's
Damn,
me. It's me
fuck,
catching up
you
to
went
him.
back
Mori getting to
we
me.
split the party.
Yeah.
Okay, well, snap in his face, will you?
Are you alright? Do you want to talk about it?
Hey.
Yeah. And then let's
Just like you
walk
just guide
with him.
me.
Yeah, just
You pat my back and
happened
you
to
guide
him?
me.
we'll walk.
So
Uh,
you head more towards the Corian Clay.
yeah, we'll go to the Korean.
Let's go back to
Relevant topic.
Lex and Ella, who are going to Neverwinter Academy.
Apparently the two
Yeah,
nervous wrecks.
Yep.
in this only situation.
Okay, well, that was the stupidest thing we've ever done. It wasn't. Why did we run?
You said
We're not- okay, whoa. It was because Komai pushed a button under the table for me being a little upset, which that's
That's probably bad.
probably. I'm glad we walked out, but we didn't walk. See, we ran.
I asked if we should walk or if we should run, and you said,
And then I'm a little distraught right now.
well, we're gone now.
Okay.
So,
Well, what do you want to do?
well,
We're here.
my orphanage didn't burn down, so what do you want to do?
Ooh!
Hey, yo! Hold on. Psychic damage? You get some
Excuse
psychic
me.
damage on that?
God.
Have a
Bye.
great night.
It's
Have a
been
great
good.
night.
All right, bye, guys.
Have a great night. You want to come back?
You said, Leo
Anna
said, they
has
were,
left the table.
Anna has left the building.
Leo said they were tired of pity, so.
It's true.
Damn.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm not gonna fight back. That hurts. God. Okay.
That stung a little.
Yeah.
And you hate Mori of the whole party.
We've known each other longer.
You think you're funny when you say that?
No.
Are you just trying to get everyone to hate you, or are you trying to get me to hate everyone? Because right now you're up there.
You already hate everyone.
I didn't. Maybe the world changed that. Maybe the shift changed my mind about how I feel about you two. I don't know. Yeah, let's go inside your house.
Okay. I have snacks.
Sorry.
Snacks.
Snacks?
Snacks.
Snacks.
Snacks. We go inside and I give Leo some
I
snacks.
forgive her.
Immediate appeasement, like water under the bridge, everybody.
Okay, so cutting back to Daylor and Mori now heading to the quarry and quack.
And it's just
This
so.
whole episode is
I've been a shopkeeper and merchant my whole life.
Campy.
I've been robbed a few times. I know tales for the merchants. It's just not my. I've got so the family I'm really close with. One of them is like a prolific thief, and it does not make me comfortable. He's good at it. It's fine. It's just it's hard for me. It's just not my environment. I'm good everywhere else. I can go into a fight. I can talk to people, and if I don't know that it's like a den of thieves, that's fine. But it's bad. It's not my place.
I understand that. Just like but that's with like me with like everyone.
That's what I was asking.
yeah.
I was like, how do you do this?
Yeah,
It's and you know what? It's been a while. I empathize with you, and I will refrain from making any jokes in the future because that sucked. That sucked ours. That
I appreciate that.
so dark.
So we'll I guess I'll walk you back to your store place.
Are we doing anything else? I mean, I thought the whole plan was that we were going to figure out about the fire or anything else. It just seemed like Leo walked in there, talked to like two people. That was it. Nedra just played games, and we were shaking our boots. And I didn't like it.
Oh, and you're covered in alcohol, remember?
And I'm sticky in the armor. It's terrible.
My best guess as to where they might be would probably be Nedra's place. If you want us to go there.
I think he wants to sleep in his own
I went
bed.
in there to support Leo, and it seemed like Leo did not need supporting.
Do you want to go home?
You let me know what's happening tomorrow. You know where I am.
Yeah.
You come to me or send Fitz or the snake letter was great. It was actually kind of a cool thought.
Yeah.
You let me know what's happening. I'm here to support y'all. It just feels like we weren't doing anything productive tonight, so just let me know tomorrow.
Okay. It's been the afternoon.
Yeah,
like,
it's not
it
tonight.
hasn't been like.
Sometimes all
it's
you can
not
do
nice
is go
It's not
home.
I
all
understand.
day.
I understand. I want to clarify
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you guys went from we're gonna go find a place to talk to oh my god we found the orphanage to
it's all on the same day of it's us. like it's us going to scout. They went to the moon. This is the same day as the Moonmass Tavern and everything, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
so
this
it's
w-
later in the evening and stuff, but it's not like full night.
Yeah.
So
like-
like it's later afternoon.
Sorry, let me use my keen mind. What time is it exactly?
yeah. Thank you.
It is currently 5:43.
26 seconds. Okay.
Ooh, made
Whoa.
just in time for dinner before you go to bed.
44.
Gotcha.
0.679 milliseconds.
I'm sorry. I'll refrain
Did it with such
refrain from the
like
future.
hatred.
No, it's fine.
Your maximum health is reduced by 13.
No, I would not do that. I would not
So,
do that.
Y'all figure out
You
what's happening
die.
tonight. Figure out your plans. Let me know in the morning. I'll be happy to accompany.
Yeah. If anything happens tonight and we need you,
Can I
I'll
come
let you know.
ask you?
Alright.
Can I come talk to you?
Yeah.
Oh, whisper.
Whoa.
Whispers.
Reverse
DM
whisper.
whisper.
Player to DM
Because
whispers.
of the,
What are we
The
doing?
mic pack? Okay.
You literally
should I
went to
leave
the
this
server's
here?
thing to do something. We
I mean,
supported
just be
you, and
careful
then
with
you
it.
dipped,
Yeah, just
and
do
we
it.
don't have any plan.
Well, okay, I
You-
Player to
you
You
DM.
all
the
went
leaders?
to.
I was in
You
the
all
middle
were
of
basically like, we're gonna go
A
talk,
little hot
and then
tempered.
things happen.
Yeah.
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 I've never experienced player to DM whispers.
Yeah.
It's always the other way around.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
so
so-
we're following your lead, and you had no plan,
Well,
and so we were like, we don't know what we're doing.
I lost
I
it
don't
a
know
little
what
bit
else we
through.
expected.
Yeah, true. I mean, true. But still, hello.
it's-
You, Mori inspired me to help support you because like we had a really good conversation, and
I
I
know,
go in,
and I
I'm just
threw
like.
into shit. I'm sorry.
you're
I'm
If
sorry.
Leo does what Leo does, don't
Wondering
apologize.
Why I may sound
It meant a
old
lot
or
to-
why I
to
have
me.
We'll say
well, I've been grabbing cough drops. It's because my throat hurts.
Sick boy. But
I'm not COVID
Not
sick.
COVID sick.
Not COVID
Otherwise,
sick.
that would not. We would not be here.
Probably
Earl,
allergies.
what is this
And
episode?
then
Tell
we'll
us,
say
please.
just get there early and stuff.
What?
So just like
Don't ask the guy down on
Yeah, roll
camera.
stuff.
Guy
Come back.
in the chair.
Guy in the chair.
Oh, I'm gonna have one of these while we're. Oh, you're done?
Cool.
Hold on.
So what is everyone doing?
I'm going home.
It's later in the. It's
I'm
later in
going
the
to-
afternoon,
What are we
more
doing?
towards the evening.
Did you talk about
I'm
it?
going to Nedra.
Yeah?
I'm going home, having a
You're
nice
going-
soup
We're playing
dinner,
a game?
talking with the
You're going-
Thelos,
yeah.
and going to bed.
I give you
Okay.
as many snacks as you
Fair
want.
enough.
Play whatever game you want.
I'm
and
going to
go bed.
Nedra.
Alrighty.
Trying to be
Right, because you
Well,
need
then.
to talk to Ryan about that for sure.
Maury, roll me perception as you're walking up.
Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Fine.
Can you see that?
Me.
What did it say?
Based on that roll, I'm not fine. Give me a second. Let me. Phone is much slower than computer. You said
Sorry.
perception?
Yeah.
6.
You're a-okay.
You're good. You're golden, pal.
No, you're walking up and stuff and to there, and like you're just kind of like looking at the thing.
Yeah.
You're perfectly fine.
Okay.
You've seen the traps and stuff, like walking in and stuff, so you know.
Didn't you
of
say you
the
have new
thing.
trap?
I did put up new traps.
You're joking!
I did. I put
Better
them
make
up.
some-
This is walking up to the place.
Better make some
Oh, okay.
intelligence.
So like from the street into
You're
the
Coolio.
courtyard. and
Make some
stuff.
intelligence checks more.
They're just in my hallway, but there has
Up
been
to
new
it.
traps since you've done Keen Mine.
Oh, yeah, since
So
I've
they're not
memorized
Yeah,
everything.
since you've memorized it, I put up new ones after the whole key incident.
Okay.
Gotcha. So
I start going through the normal route
right.
that I assume.
Are you just being like, yeah, no, I got this, or are you?
I have. If there's one thing that I'm confident in, it's my memory.
Yo, I love the character decision. Yes.
Do it!
Absolutely.
Don't
Do
play
it.
yourself, mate.
Make some
Roll,
intelligence checks.
We'll say a dex saving throw against DC 14.
Okay. Let's just see how let's take a gander at it.
Take a little gander.
7.
That'll do it. That'll do
So
it.
you
I
go
rolled
through
2
the
fives
steps
in a
and
row.
stuff, and then like kind of doing the whole like spy, like
Going
dugging
through
through the
everything.
things. You're like, oh, I got this. Ding.
That's new.
The
in
wizard's
your-
dead.
1d4 cactus damage, dead.
1d4 cactus damage,
Crit.
and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Concept?
Yo, let's go.
I've rolled 3 5s in a row.
Oh.
So 7.
You
We're off to see the wizard. Oh, he's dead.
Your vision,
Unconscious.
Your vision blurs a bit. As you
I love my backup character ready.
No, you're fine. You take
Bye bye, Mori.
you take 1 point of piercing damage, and then your vision is kind of foggy and stuff.
Wow.
So I'd I'd say your vision. So while this is, I actually don't know if this is a full like condition or whatever, but I'd say your vision is impaired, so you would have a little bit of trouble like.
That's a
perceiving.
new one. Nedra.
He's in the hallway. I'm gonna say I can probably hear him. I'm gonna be look at Leo's like, that was Mori, wasn't it?
Nedra, you didn't tell me that you had new
This'll be funny.
This is Mori, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I go up to the door with Leo and I open the door to look out at him, kind of like.
A warning.
You see his face kind of swollen just a little bit, like he just got from the dentist. It's just.
Oh.
Mori, are you drunk?
Nah, he triggered the puffer cactus.
The what?
All right, buddy, I'll come get you. Just try not to sway.
What the?
I'm gonna go out and get him,
Gently
and
rocks back and
I'm gonna
forth.
bring him back in, and I'm gonna take the little. I'm gonna take the thorns out.
Ow.
You'll be good in like 2 hours. You might want to sit down.
I think I like Mori more like this.
I'm
can't even make
I'm
fun
gonna
of
let
him.
him sit down, and I'm gonna give him a snack.
Is my like tongue swollen and everything? Is
No.
it like?
I would say it's a slight numbness. So
But, like,
it's
my-
more of, like
yeah.
your eyes feel very heavy
Okay.
and like there's slight swelling. So it's harder for you to open your eyes. You're starting to feel it a bit more in that kind of neck area, and it's just the slightest bit of numbness, like kind of
Like you said, dentist-y feel.
right, but it's
yeah.
not full like anesthetic. It
Yeah.
would be more of the kind of like weird. Oh, my cheeks feel puffy, so I'm touching them, and it's like. It's the kind of disconnect of like, oh, I didn't realize how swollen they were, and I'm not feeling it being swollen, that kind of thing.
I
That
go up
doesn't
and-
feel very good.
I want to go up and poke Mori's cheeks. I've been waiting a long
Leo?
time to touch these cheeks.
Leo.
You
That-
are 12.
That is
You are 12.
You're not here.
Yeah.
Leo, that's enough. Don't you want to do your turn? We're playing a game. It's like, it's your turn.
No, yeah. No, what game are we
It's
playing?
only needed- I'm gonna.
We playing cards?
Yeah, just he just
If
goes.
there's
playing
nothing that anyone would like to do, we
Bond
can
on
go
Mori's
to
cheeks?
like.
We're gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And there's nothing you want to do.
I am like coping with just like, oh, I have a problem. It's like, oh
Yeah, you do.
no, this
It's
is
sorry, bud.
bad.
I rolled that stealth check for
Which
you.
was?
23.
Okay.
There was a stuff check.
With that, and everyone taking a long rest,
Hell yeah.
Yummy.
I don't need a.
we will. I don't know. We will take it physically for us, but we will take a little bit of a break.
Quick break.
If it's in the episode, it is. If it's not, I already did this whole rambling in episode 3.
That's fair.
Yeah, we'll take a little break, and we'll be right back.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
We're back. Hello.
Hello.
So,
Hold on, my character.
picking up, you guys took a long rest. Daylor.
Hi.
Waking up. You
Back from rest.
look around your room, which is still kind of foreign to you, but
My rest.
the more you sleep in this room, and the more you're in it,
Don't look at me like that.
while your brain very clearly can tell that this is off, right?
Yeah.
It still feels more familiar.
Okay.
Like it feels like this is a new normal. But you look to the windowsill, and there's a little cactus right there.
Oh, shit.
I get up, I go to the windowsill, I open the window, I put the cactus out, I drop it, I close the window, and I hobble my ass downstairs. I just like, no, she can't, no, I refuse, no, thank you, no. And then I go downstairs, where I told Francine to keep the letter that was going to be sent out to Kanagi. I go get that. I go ahead and just tear it up because I'm back. I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Not gonna be killed.
So you go downstairs to the common space where it was kind of set aside. You rip it up. You kind of go out to the open room, and
Oh.
What's up, Daylor? We're all here.
We are.
Yeah, we're having breakfast
So-
with the family he's
Hey,
with.
Dad, Daylor.
Oh.
Daylor.
Yeah, we're having breakfast with the family he stays with.
so for
That's
context,
news
and
to me.
what the context was, and then the whisper over here was
Yeah, what?
Nedra wanted to leave the cactus. That was the 23 stealth check.
Yep.
Oh
And-
my god, that was the stealth check. I hate you.
And then I was informed that they would be going early, and especially friends of Daylor's are a friend of the Philoses, so there was no issue. And
How'd you sleep?
You look a little antsy. Do you not want us here in your home?
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mori. I'll just say I wasn't expecting you three. One moment. I'm gonna go get the letter.
so Francine, well, they said they were friends of yours.
It's fine. I appreciate
She's like
it.
my
Thank you.
best
Well, look,
friend.
Francine,
Miss.
the breakfast is delicious.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Yep.
I have like proper table manners too. I know how to do it.
I am scarfing down whatever it is. Like
same
hands,
here.
no fork.
taking
I told
Nedra's.
you could be a cook. I told you you could be at a restaurant. I know. Anyway.
It's so what it is like scrambled eggs, but it's kind of whipped with a little bit of butter, so it has that like
Oh.
kind of like creaminess to
Yeah.
it.
Eating with my hands.
Fitz is getting half
Really
of it.
good. It's that like thick slab bacon, so it's like this one
Big
big.
cut.
Oh, good stuff.
Mommy.
I go tear up that letter to
Say
Kanagi
mom.
in the
No?
back. Mori, I'm gonna write your letter before we head out. We're discussing this stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
yeah.
Thank you.
So I guess we need. Francine, is the workshop empty right now? Just the back.
I
Is
would say it's
anyone in
early
the back?
enough in the morning. It is currently 8:16.75456. It's about like 8:60 or like 8:15ish. Earlier in the morning. So you know that there isn't. Also, you know that in the quarry and the quay there isn't much foot traffic.
Yeah.
So kind of like looking out and kind of like where the shop front is. No one's around.
Would you mind if we have a private conversation, just us four? I don't mean to impose, but
Certainly, yeah. Did you want us to scoot out? I mean, I would assume that this is towards the tail end of breakfast.
yeah. This is like
Okay.
after everyone's
Got
eaten
it.
stuff.
Cool.
No, it's starting
Just
right
clarify.
before
Yeah.
he sits
No,
down.
get out of the kitchen.
Just like halfway
Yeah,
down
you
here.
made this bread.
Please.
Get out, bitch.
I'm so, no, yeah. After,
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I introduce
Brutal, Daylor.
I
That's
introduce
not very
Francine and Illidan and
Not very
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
poggers.
Daylor into all the cast.
The cast.
These are the Philos. Say hello, or
Hey.
don't. I guess I
Hey.
can't make you do
Hey.
anything.
I
This
mean, we
is-
did, and then you see Daylor and you. Well, you did wake up a bit late. We've kind of gone through the.
How
introduction.
early did you? It's 8. What time is it?
8:16:32 seconds.
8, 16, 33, 34, 35.
It's 8:16 in the morning, and you got. How early did you get here?
I feel like you're getting bogged down in the details. Breakfast was delicious,
Thank
ma'am,
you
and
so
I want to.
much, Daylor. I mean, not you, but whoever made it.
Francine. I'd like to give Francine a very pretty cactus with flowers on it.
Oh, this is lovely, and like takes it and tries to find a place in the house to put it.
Is
How
she
many
the
of
one
those
with
do you
brunette
have?
hair?
She has dirty blonde hair.
Flaxen, all right. Can I kiss her on the hand?
She's married.
Sure.
He's a
I mean, I'm
polite
polite.
little lad.
This is politeness.
I'm gonna stand on my tippy toes, not kneel. I would stand on my tippy toes to kiss her hand as gracefully as I can.
She kind of looks. And
Roll
says,
the
oh,
dex
you're
save.
sweet."
I know.
No.
Yeah, you also see Illidan across the way too, just like eating and stuff.
Yeah.
As well, yeah.
So yeah, once breakfast is closed up, so would you mind if we have a private conversation, just us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate
We got work to start anyway, so.
Thank you. Once they head out, so last night was a nightmare. And on top of that, we didn't even complete our objective, what we were going for, which is planning what the hell are we going to do about the crown?
We still need a distraction that'll draw out most of the guard.
You're right. Who's going to be the distractor?
I kind of assumed Leo would inherently have that down. I wasn't planning
Yeah,
on
Leo
this.
did not have that down.
Mori?
Unless you come up with something in the last 24 hours,
Mori,
which
you
you
have
might
any
have.
big
I don't know.
spells?
Do you have anything?
Let me
No,
look
but
in my book real fast.
Look in the book. Read up.
Looking in the
I
book.
think we should find out what to do with the crown now.
Well, I thought the plan was that we're putting it in the
We put it in the bag. I
Bag?
cut the bag.
that's the
No,
plan.
but like permanent.
That is the
That's
plan.
The plan.
I've been gone for the past.
The plan was we tried to get Nedra into the vault, and that she can take the crown, put it in the bag, and slice it. And if that doesn't work, if Nedra gets stopped beforehand, she'll have all 3 pieces of the key in the bag. And if everything goes to shit, Nedra
Slice
will
it there.
cut the bag with the key in it, and then the 3 keys are scattered out.
Okay.
But I need a very big distraction that's going to draw out most of the guards. I'm
Alright.
Yeah,
talking
okay.
full chaos.
Okay.
Let me okay. So, I have a couple options.
Okay.
For one, Fitz could be used as a distraction
Sure.
fairly easily. I don't know if he'd attract most of the guards. I think it'd be like 2 or 3.
Yes.
However,
I'm thinking more chaos in the streets.
hear me out, guys. I'm not one for theatrics. You guys know that. If for one, I can make a fog cloud in the middle of the camp. The other thing would be, Daylor, you have a more intimidating voice than me. I think I could cast, there's a spell called Thaumaturgy, and I could make your voice about 3 times louder and shift it a bit.
Don't. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm thinking fog cloud in the middle, right?
Aye.
And I don't know if we like put something in the middle of it. I could, maybe I could try talking to Ardora, but we've already gotten enough from her. Fog cloud in the middle, and then a booming voice says something that's really intimidating.
Clarification: it's only your voice. It's not someone.
Oh, it's only my voice.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can create sound of
So-
like rumbling thunder with them, but
okay.
it's just your voice is amplified.
Okay.
Scratch
Rewind a bit.
that.
Rewind a bit.
Rewind.
I can be the distraction if need be.
Well, I think
I feel between the 3 of you.
we could both be a distraction because I've got a special thing where I can pass myself off pretty well as anyone
As anyone?
and mimic their voice.
Hang on.
So I'm thinking, what if
Check.
Wait,
it's
you
just
heard.
not me.
You know Neverwinter's voice,
I do?
and you can emulate that
That's where I was going.
With the fog cloud?
with a fog cloud. That would be a
And if
And you're 2'7", so it's like you're tiny.
Other-
You
Be
can blend in.
Lord Ember.
other thing,
Never Ember.
just to add on to that, I can disguise myself as Lord Neverember in the fog cloud, so it actually like look like he's there as well.
My only concern is what if Neverwinter's actually there?
There, that is.
Because we saw him when we went to the camp. We saw Neverwinter.
I think we make it seem like there's a threat happening, right? Make it seem like there's an attack, but they don't know where it's coming from. That's why I'm saying the fog cloud should be a definitive part of this. Do you have anything that? Do you have any, like access to something that could make like an illusion of somebody, or do you have something that could make a lot of lights?
Oh, I can make lights. Yeah, okay. I have,
Are you able to cast? I think the spell's called Silent Image. I think.
ooh. I don't have silent image. I have, how do you pronounce that?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that one.
I would also say that from what we've talked about, there are some spells that you may know, but also the way you've described it to me, you don't really know your spells too well. You know what you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. Just clarifying that because like when
I'm not quite, I've never used prestidigitation.
He's 12.
Right, but like it's the like, well, I can do this thing, just not knowing the
Name of the
Oh,
spell.
But
no, I said that. I meant
that's
that
all
out
what
of
I'm trying to get
character,
at.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all I wanted to clarify because if you did know it, that would be a different kind of thing. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, so who did you learn it from? That's all.
I think
No, I don't know the names of it.
I think that the fog is a definitive part of this plan.
I agree.
You
It's a-
really
it's-
want to use that fog.
Well, it
don't you?
obscures vision.
Yep.
and it can cause a mass panic and make people bump into each other, obscure it. Yeah, it'd be good.
Actually, if we wanted to, I could, if close enough, and like I hide away, I
Put
can
your
make my
echo
echo
appear in
be
there?
the shadowy figure that's attacking.
there.
the foe.
The
I don't want to
other-
attack anyone, but like have it be a looming presence.
The other thing is, I've seen you use a stone hand as
Mage?
well.
No, a little.
It was
I
like
call
a,
him-
it was a.
There's a large
It
stone.
felt like
it was in the
something-
crypt.
Like an earthen grasp that
Yeah,
would
it
belonged
was-
to
it-
someone named Maximilian.
Yeah,
it was
I was-
very
I was-
bizarre.
I was about to say.
I
It's,
have no idea what you're
it reminds
talking
me of-
about.
It reminds,
No, you still don't. Okay, clarify.
We're just Josh and
The
we're
wizard who has studied spells would know the general
I know,
like
yeah,
names
yeah.
of spells.
I was about to get to
The
Like an earthen
sorcerer
grasp.
who's discovering their powers doesn't have any like magical mentor.
Yeah.
Can describe what they do and stuff, and like may know or like have a name for it, so you can even come up with names for like, oh, I could do like
I call him my muddy buddy.
There you go.
Oh,
You're-
I like that. Oh, you could draw
you're-
him into the fog and like do earthen grass.
That's what, yeah, Maximilian's
Yeah.
earthen
You've
grass.
never heard of this Maximilian.
But I
is
have
what I'm
no
trying-
idea.
Max, it's a spell. It's,
Should I be jealous of this Maximilian?
I mean, it's his spell. He made it, but everyone
Not
lots of people
anymore.
use
This
it.
is
Was
Leo's
it the
earth
big
grass.
claw thing that came out?
Yeah, the big hand. Yeah.
So remember when we were in the vault, and like you stuck a giant hand out from the ground and you grabbed the dragonborn. Remember that, like the giant, big old brown earthy hand.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying you should use.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
middle of the fog.
What do you call that? Just so we know for future reference.
Muddy buddy.
The spells.
All right, muddy buddy. So use your muddy buddy, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you also have? Because you can. I mean, you can. That requires some concentration to hold that there. Do you have anything that could make lights? I don't think I have anything
I
that
got a
could
torch.
potentially just make it seem like it's a much bigger threat than what it actually is.
Yeah, I can make sparks. And
Yeah?
and just a little
Like, do you make like sparks like in the middle of your palm, or does it like?
no, like
ex-
rays of sparks. They're harmless, but they look really cool.
Are they? Is it? About how many lights do you make?
How many lights do I make? What kind of question is that? However many lights I want.
I'm trying to determine if it's dancing lights.
No.
It's
What
not.
spell are you describing, Ella?
The one that starts with a P that I can't pronounce.
Prestidigitation.
I can make little
Prestidigitation is
a shower
oh,
of
spark.
sparks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Fuck
okay.
you.
Damn.
Listen, I feel like I overcomplicated this.
No, it's
Players
fine.
know the name.
It's fine.
I do.
Okay.
This is
sorry.
this is good role play. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out.
The puzzle piece of like the
just
intelligent
sitting here, it's
Mori
like,
in this
well,
thing,
we
like what? I just do it.
You mean Muddy Buddy or Sparky? Choose one.
Do you have anything that could make something like bright?
Like a bright light? No.
Preferably, yeah.
No.
Okay. So, fog cloud plus Maximilians. I guess I could. I cast magic missile on like surrounding things, not at people. Not at people. I think I can target objects.
Mori.
No, it's just creatures. Never mind.
I was also about to say, this is the shop that the family works at. We're in the shop.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not talking about right now.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I
What?
scared them.
What?
Scared
No,
the hell out
no,
of
no,
me.
no. This is planned.
plan.
Planned for
I
later.
thought you were talking about you're going to destroy some of the statues.
What? No.
Hey. Oh.
What?
I was like, did you just come here, eat our breakfast, and just break our shit? Okay, you're fine. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
we've
the
been
eggs
talking
were
about our
right
bread
on.
this whole thing.
Very concerned. Very
So,
concerned.
I think
They were
honestly that
American.
might be. I think plan of action. Fog cloud. You do Maximilian's Earthen Grasp in the middle of it.
Echo.
Echo can stand in front of it,
That's what I was thinking.
and
I
then
need to.
I can project my voice.
Ooh. do you sound like Lord Neverember?
I don't have to sound like Lord Neverember. We're not trying to sound like Lord Neverember. I'm trying to sound
We could
like a
find
threat.
We could find
Oh.
like a simple megaphone for like the kid.
What's a megaphone?
Or not
Yeah,
a
what's a megaphone?
but like a simple
Megaphone,
tool.
a cone that you put in front of your face.
Oh, you mean a bullhorn? You mean a bullhorn? Hey, a bullhorn. Hey.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be.
A vuvuzela.
It doesn't have to be
My penis is
electronic.
one of
It's
those
just
ones.
a cone.
I don't know if it would have the same effect. Like, I'll give you an example. I'll cast thaumaturgy because this is what it sounds like. And it's like
right here.
booming in the entire room.
Right here, lad.
Inside voices, Mori.
Please.
I was just demonstrating.
There's no need to do that to Francine. She was very polite. She made you tea.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she did.
My ears are going deaf. I thought she said like Franny.
Apologize.
Weird.
She's not in the room. but-
Yell. She's here.
Sorry.
No response.
Yeah. I think that will be.
The question is, are you convincing enough?
I believe in Mori.
I don't.
I'm just saying, 'cause look, like the loudness certainly helps, but
Yeah.
like, you don't. I'll be real shit. You don't have the
No, you're absolutely.
scariest or most convicted voice.
Well,
don't have the
it
accent
also
for it.
adds to the. It can also. I'm gonna use it to drop my voice as well. It also does this and such. So.
That is strange.
Yeah.
Still not scary though.
Do that again.
Try being the scariest you can be right now using that voice. Can you roll an intimidation check at disadvantage for that, please? Please.
I really want you to roll it.
Wait.
Yeah.
I am here to steal your souls.
Okay. Intimidation check. Great Pirate Roberts.
Disadvantage?
That's a good pull.
I feel like you should
Okay.
have advantage because of like the spell you're using.
It's my fourth 5.
So a 4, or like what is it, 3 after your
3.
charisma?
That's a 3.
I'm
yeah, no,
shaking
I-
in
Y'all
my
remember the
boots.
Princess Bride, right?
Yeah.
I am the great pirate Roberts.
Zeke, what are you
Kinda
doing? No. That sounded like. You ever heard the tale of Jack and the Beanstalk? That sounded like the FIFO Fum if he was like 20 years younger and really liked teddy bears.
No, screw that. You sounded like when Goldilocks didn't get her perfect bowl of porridge.
All of these Grimm's fairy tales exist now.
Canonical.
Well, I mean, I don't.
It's the right idea though.
Yeah.
I think if we can emulate that potentially on Leo, you can do like a bunch of different voices, right? I mean, you're in a
Yeah.
shady part of town. What's the scariest voice you can do?
Leo.
Leo.
Don't like that.
That's like
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you can make a performance check with advantage.
Woo!
Yeah, all right.
You have a +6 for performance.
Yeah.
What sound was that?
death.
Your mom?
Fear.
26.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Nat 20.
20.
Nat 20, yeah.
Nat 20.
As
back at
the
the
voice
bar.
emanates and
That
stuff,
was
it
good?
almost perfectly matches the pitch and the timbre of a dragon, and a small dragon at that. But
Yeah.
the,
Like a
very
wormling.
much of the squall of like a
Wow.
small
Yeah,
dragon.
that
So
is.
we need to make Leo's voice louder.
I'm sure I could.
And it
figure
almost
something
does the whole like split pitch thing
Oh,
too.
yeah.
It resonates and hits
I
that
can't do that yet. I'm
frequency.
working on it.
out. Oh, the
You don't
like,
have to physically right now. It'd be
like polyphonics, overtones.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, any ideas on how to make that ×5? Because that almost scared me.
We
shitless.
do I know of any magic shops that could potentially be of service to like have a cone that casts thaumaturgy on the
I
voice?
just remembered something.
roll.
I wish that was an item, like that's just an
Roll
official
me
thing.
a
Yeah.
Cool item.
Homebrew item.
Over.
intelligence check,
Intelligence.
or just yeah that.
Intelligence.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
That is.
I also have. I just remembered this, and I take it out. It's my little wild magic potion.
Oh.
That I don't know what it does. that the little goblin girl gave me that I screwed her over.
You
Wild
sure you want
magic.
to drink that?
No. This
It's
is.
Tinkertop.
Tinkertop.
Oh, I forgot what it does.
Juan.
What does it do?
So you were told that it has magical properties, and if you were to drink it, it'll emulate the magic that is from Factoria's hometown.
All you're told.
That's all we're told.
Drink it mid-battle.
Fine, that's a 21.
I'll save it. I'll save it if the
absolutely
distraction
know of
doesn't
one.
go
Okay.
well.
What's it called?
Give me a second.
Okay,
Because Earl,
Yep.
send me the thing from the
Oh, man in the chair.
world
The
building.
cone of conveying.
Cone, yeah,
The
cone of
NPC you
conveying.
God
cone
damn
of
it,
convey.
Earl, why don't you just automatically have everything pulled up on your laptop all the time?
Always blame
Present.
Earl.
Earl.
When we need
Earl.
it.
Look at him
Freaking
over there.
Earl.
Earl, we love you. Don't leave.
Earl, you
This man is the heart
know
of
what
the show.
I'm talking about, right? Send me like a I'm gonna actually look up the document.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a slight thing. You'll see it, and we'll talk later.
That doesn't have anything to do
Yeah.
with
That and then
Use this.
Other than one.
Well, what?
Thing is, both if you're
forget
gonna use this,
where it
you
was
can't
in
use
this
this because
document,
it
but
costs.
try my biscuit. Got it. All right. You know of the
The octave.
Dude, acapella.
the dim-whittles whatnots.
Tim
Dim
Whittles.
Whittles whatnot.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
wow.
so there's a shop that we could probably go to. It's called Tim Whittles Whatnots.
The what? Wait, what'd you say?
We're doing who's what's now?
Who's and what's?
That sounds like the mother.
It's Dim Whittles Whatnots. It's
I'm
Say it
not
again, say it
interested
again.
in men.
Where you say it again?
what? What? No, it's a magic shop. What did you think I was saying? Okay. Anyway, yeah, they might have. If they don't have it there, they might be able to make it
That'd be
or
perfect.
something.
What is it in? Is it in this district? The River
It's in
district.
the River District, so
It's in the River District.
Would I have heard of this shop then?
possibly it's more of a trinket shop.
Whittles
Okay.
Whatnots.
That sounds
It sounds like what,
vaguely
like a guy's
familiar.
balls.
It sounds like the name your mother gave you.
It doesn't.
No.
Anyway, shall we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So
Clean up after yourselves, pushing your chairs. Thank you.
No, we had S tier table manners. The
Did
best.
Leo
guys.
have S tier table? You did.
I
That's
did it.
fine.
I did not.
Yeah, you two. Like before we leave, I was like, I like
Oh,
put
and
the
as-
dishes away, pushing the chairs.
I'll
like-
help clean
As
up.
we
but-
leave, can I look around at the windowsill to where, like, I think the cactus is that I put for him?
Oh.
So that's on the second floor. If you're outside, the window is facing more towards the back, so you're heading out the front. If-
I go around.
Okay,
I
yeah.
go out of my window.
Absolutely, perception check. What were you saying, Austin?
I was like pushing the chairs and stuff, like
Oh, yeah, yeah,
cleaning
absolutely.
up
Yeah, you
everything,
help
making like if they're giving us the space, like be respectful.
I can do math.
Nope.
It's a 17.
Looking up at the windowsill and the kind of angle you're at, not being in the backyard, but looking up, you don't see it.
Kind of confused, so like I look around. Like in the ground is
With
part
a
of
17,
looking around.
you look down at the near the first floor, and on the ground is broken cactus. You threw it. You
I know.
pushed it out the
I
window.
know damn well what I
Ceramic pot
did.
broken, and the dirt kind
I
of
know what I did.
everywhere. Or
Like on the
sand.
ground, like it was one of those really round, fat ones, and like it had
Thickums.
flowers. So you can see
Thickums.
like the flowers scattered on the ground, and like where it's broken, you can see like the healing cactus juice. It's that type of cactus. It's like splayed out on the ground, and you see Nedra get like actually quite sad.
This was a
Dude,
sign of
idiot.
friendship.
You don't know this
Nedra-
shit.
You stupid.
And Nedra like actually gets like quite sad and solemn, and just doesn't say anything, and just returns to the group.
Oh. Damn.
Ready to go.
Going to
Dim, dimmy dom,
Dog Dimmy Dom Dom.
That's different.
That's a different kind of building.
That's campaign 2 when you all go to Texas.
Lead the way.
in the river district a ways. It's kind of near the edge of the river, and kind of the stretch here. So you head there. It seems like a humble shop. It has more of a round thatched roof, kind of in a circle. Very gnomish in design. A very light blue, and it says "Dim Whittles Whatnots" on the front.
If you go first.
All right, fine. I'll open the door and we're in.
Cool. You hear a ding-a-ling-ling as like a little bell opens.
I always love the bells.
You look around and you do see it almost looks like a toy shop, but many different little trinkets in different shelves around you. This kind of circular kind of leads to this desk in the back. Little display tables along the way show little wares of different kinds. Yeah, that's what you see. Walking, you hear a kind of shrill voice towards the back near there. 1 moment, please!
Take your time. Go ahead and start finding the cone of conveying.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, screw that. I'm playing with the toys here.
Okay.
I will start looking for the cone.
Cool.
I'll just be like waiting at the desk, waiting for the guy
I'm
to
gonna
come.
play with
I help
the
Mori.
shit on the shelves.
I thought you said you were going to shit on the
I was
shelves.
like,
I was
wow.
like, whoa.
I already did.
Breakfast ran through you quick, huh?
It's like a squirrel. You eat
Those,
something and then.
the buttery eggs really run through the intestines.
Ew.
All right, let me pull up what I need to pull
You're the
up.
one who said you would shit on the shelves. That's you.
I didn't say I was gonna shit on the shelves. I said I already shit on the shelves.
That's terrible.
That's even worse.
What's worse? I'm
Hold on,
gonna
guys.
shit on the
Oh, I already have.
I already did shit on the shelf.
If you already have, that's a discussion.
That's impressive. We've been here for less than a minute.
You walked in, dropped trowel, and just
Bombs away, boys. Boom.
the amount of control needed.
To walk that distance, clenching, and then just free fire.
Like, were you holding on to it, and then this is the moment?
Were you wobbling?
Roll a performance.
Were you being stealthy, or was it just?
We're children.
You're infants.
Oh my god.
No, it was immediate.
Can we get a performance check on that?
That
I want a constitution check from you this instant.
That bell ringing was Leo's brown
Saving
note.
throw.
It was Leo's brown note.
Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yes, because this is too funny and it is happening now.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
A 9.
You have to add with.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a 13.
13. Literally shit. No, it's an 11.
I'm literally
That's
shit.
11.
So you walk
No,
in,
it's 13. It's 9
seeing
plus 4.
this
No,
It's 13.
Constitution is
It's
true.
saving throw.
Oh.
saving throw. Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
wow.
Oh god. You walk in and you have that like gurgles in your belly and you're just like, oh no, I gotta go. And with blatant disregard for everything around, you walk in, you see the doors, oh, it's the you feel it push yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this episode's had it all.
Hey.
From an orphanage bringing down shit jokes.
what starts here changes the world.
Jay Hartzell is proud, and he knows it. He is so proud of his students.
Oh no.
This is every. This is what you trained us for.
My years of acting training has led to this moment.
Tens of thousands of dollars in student debt for this moment.
The money, the time, the work, all for this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you have this. God damn it. Okay, you have this turd and you just place it on the shelf. Like,
I pick it up.
Does anyone notice
I
it?
pick it up
Is
off
it
the floor.
fibrous?
yeah, everyone notices.
You prestidigitate that right now.
Prestidigitation that thing away right now.
Oh God, I feel like.
My chest hurts.
Ow! Ow!
Okay.
Oh God.
Whew.
I'm sorry.
Huh. Maybe
fine.
maybe we're all 12.
Hey, you know,
We're all 12 on this blessed day.
you know what? I just thought of a really good distraction.
Just you wait. Okay, so you put it on the shelf, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leo,
Yeah.
pick that up and clean it right now.
Putting it on the shelf is cleaning it.
No, it's
Prestidigitation.
not. Prestidigitation that right now.
The sparkly thing, it can clean things too.
You do it. I'm proud of it.
I can't do it.
What do you mean
Proud.
you're proud of it?
Maybe someone could.
Hi,
Through the curtain.
Wait,
You look behind.
we all laughed.
Pleasure.
Look behind the desk, and you see a small gnomish figure, an older gentleman, pushing more towards the 400, 500s. You see very thin white hair, a little bit of bald on the top, big ears, a big bulbous nose, a beard that goes on for a while. You look and you see his robes are a little bit ramshackle, just kind of like tossed on. And he's holding a staff with him and says, "Can I help you?"
Hi, yes, we're looking for the, I believe it's the cone of convey, or conveying cone, or,
It's a cone that casts thaumaturgy.
I don't know the
On
magic
the
thing.
person.
Now that I could probably do.
You said this is a
He-
man speaking?
Yes.
It's a
Small
man.
no man.
okay.
no.
Sorry, sorry.
Wow, you're just enforcing
Wait,
those
does-
gender roles.
Does
for
he
real.
acknowledge
That's kind of Republican.
that?
of you.
No, I'm just making sure. I didn't know.
Does he acknowledge the turd that you all just kind of like stood
Yeah,
behind the shelf to block with your bodies?
I'm gonna put
Yep.
Fitz
I don't
over there
understand.
and wrap him around.
No! Don't do that to
No,
Finn!
just to block it. Just to block it.
We will
Don't
get
eat the
there.
shit.
Fitz,
It
I
was
need
bothered
Fitz.
eggs.
I need a favor, Fitz. You need to eat this.
I was
right
gonna
now.
ask him too, but I don't know if he
Hang
can.
on. Hang on.
No.
Hang on. We will get there. If I need to roll goddamn initiative, I will. Get this goddamn orderly.
No, I can't.
Order in the court.
I'm proud of this shit. I'm standing there to the
I'm
side,
proud of this shit.
I'm sure you are. Oh, I'm
Just
positive you are.
beaming. Look up.
This is
Little
my
like
I
anime
will
sparkle on your
be
forehead.
It's a sign of health and vigor.
Look at how fibrous it is.
Okay.
Butter
I
didn't
ate
come
my
out
Wheaties.
easily.
So he kind of
I don't know if this is our
hobbles up
best
to
or
the
worst
desk,
episode.
opens a large tome on the desk. It has kind of a red leather binding, and he's looking through the pages, and he's carefully looking through, and then looking at all of the shelves. I will say, at this point now, we're gonna go and kind of, what are you doing now that he's looking through his book and kind of assessing his inventory?
Put it in the bag of holding.
I-
Put it in the bag
I'll
of
eat
holding.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck.
Slice
Yeah,
it. Put it
actually.
in the bag
Yeah,
of
but
holding.
don't get shit on
Who
the
has the bag of holding?
Nedra, put it in the bag of holding.
You just hear the bell to the front of the store. Just, I'm gone.
Nedra, no.
You all instinctively do the whole group like look to the leader.
Irish goodbye.
Gone.
Irish
Just
goodbye. That
ding,
thing.
ding.
I'm gonna look Fitz in the eyes.
You're fey. You can't even taste
no.
it.
Innocent
No, hang
little
on.
snake
No, hang on.
eyes.
Hold on. We have a telepathic bond, right? Right?
That makes it okay.
Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it bad for both of us. And if he has to go through it, I do
You're
too.
gonna eat. No! No! You're gonna eat half the shit?
No.
Constitution saving throw. That shit was awful.
Fitz, I'm sorry.
It's got like
no.
sharp
I
plastic
eat
bits
dirt.
in it.
Fitz,
Well,
I'm
it-
sorry.
No,
Do
don't do
familiars
this.
even
Fitz.
That's what I was gonna ask.
I'm looking
was
up the
do-
specifics on
Yeah,
this.
do
Yeah.
familiars taste.
Because
That
if
was
they
gonna
don't
be my
taste-
first question.
They don't taste them
If
like.
they don't taste, then it's fine.
It's fine.
It is innocent little
no.
snake eyes. You're gonna look at them.
You
And
could-
I
He's
quote,
like, Mori.
your familiar acts independently of you, but it always obeys your commands.
Yes.
Just walk away. Just pretend
Yes.
you have no idea how the shit got there.
But we need the cone.
Can I purchase the shit?
you want to ask him that by all means?
Just leave it there. Pretend you've never seen it in your life.
All
This is my business
so you're
investment.
looking into Fitz's eyes,
No.
and what do you?
Okay.
Mori, you degenerate.
You want him to
Okay.
eat that
Okay.
shit real bad.
I don't want him to eat it because no, that's.
Scat king.
No.
Yeah, because we drew a line somewhere apparently.
Now we have more.
Now we have a line.
Now we have a
Safe
line.
word.
Credibility, where we pride ourselves on our standards.
God damn it.
I'm safe wording you on Fitz eating the shit.
Well,
Oh my God.
my reasoning, my like the what was gonna make it.
No.
What was gonna make it less bad was the fact that I was gonna experience it with him because I wasn't gonna make him do that
That
alone.
makes it worse.
No.
You
Because
really
you-
want
It's a
it to
bond
taste.
of brotherhood.
No.
No, it doesn't.
That is
no.
not in the bro
Tasty.
code.
I will
You're
just.
one friend in the world you look to.
I will.
Mori, I'll
I'm
eat
not-
this shit with you.
No.
I'm not having him
This
eat
is
it.
way
I'm not
too
having
much
him eat
like
it.
crossing, and this is happening. And
I'm not having him eat it. However, I do want him to cover it up. I'm not gonna have no. Hey! Him going around it is not
that bad.
horrid.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
That was my original
I
plan.
mean, snakes do that in the wild anyways. Like,
So
Oh my god.
I will just have him
Eat shit and
go
die.
around it. I like just wrap.
It's on the shelf now. It's a shorter shelf. It is a large snake.
Yep.
So the snake kind of comes up and loops around, and then kind of drip
Yep.
like a weird scarf.
I don't want to make him like. I was gonna say have him push it down,
No.
and I can't. I don't have
Fitz
unseen.
is wrapped around.
I
the
don't have
turd.
unseen servant prepped. I would have done that.
Oh.
Oh wait, I'm an idiot.
What?
Mage hand.
Oh.
Hold on. You said this Fitz thing.
You're right.
And you're all very stressed at this turd now.
I'm.
can you eat that colon?
Right,
Can you eat
I'm
that colon
enjoying
real
this.
quick?
I am so sorry, everyone at home.
I'm not. I don't apologize for my actions.
This is phenomenal. Okay, so he goes and he's like,
Critical role
Hijinks!
wishes.
And like looks and he picks up the big book and like picking it up, holding it. It's a very heavy book. It looks very large in his arms. He kind of waddles over, kind of to your direction. So at this point, he is making that.
Oh no.
How am I gonna do this?
What did you roll?
Roll your Constitution. Just roll a Constitution check.
Yes, sir.
Check or save?
It was a
Just
plus
a check.
2.
Okay.
Plus 2.
That was that
Six,
number
17.
17.
That's pretty good shit.
Okay. And that would be that which is tied.
This
to that.
is peak cinema.
Wait, is that the size of
Now this is
No,
pod
he's
racing.
walking over, and you see him stop. His nostrils go. What does it smell?
Look at what you've done.
Look at the chaos.
it? Sorry, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm gonna deceive my way out of this. Okay.
Okay. By all means, try.
Try your hardest.
You can certainly try.
Oh. What is that smell? Mori, did he?
Where am I? Am I on the other?
From my perspective, you're all just standing in a
just like-
line.
I thought it was. I was
Mori,
awful.
did he-
I thought I was awful looking at for things, and then the shit happened. But I guess it happened. Right?
Okay.
Immediately.
I heard everyone like kind of go over and try and block it and be like,
Yeah,
oh my
that's
god,
fair.
everyone saw it happening.
That's
so
fair.
I thought it was all together towards the front of the shop.
Yeah.
And then that just did.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
Mori, did you just shit on the shelf?
Where?
Can I try to push him aside?
first of all, deception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, he's really good at that.
Not today.
Yeah, shit
bitches.
rolls.
Plus 6.
Yeah, 9.
9.
Don't blame me.
Young boy, I don't know what you're implying. He kind of walks over now to the area.
It wasn't me. If that's it was.
Can he roll a deception check?
It was.
Wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
That's a persuasion check.
It was.
That's persuasion.
It was.
But
Kid.
you seem
It was
that,
Fitz.
or it seems that
Could say it was Fitz.
Mr. Dimwhittle doesn't really. He kind of sees through your shroud.
Oh, dang. My humblest apologies, sir. I had a big breakfast.
So you're just admitting to it?
Yeah! I'm proud of it! It's
How,
a
hold on.
I-
Pause. How is it you, as Leo, lie for literally everything? But when you take a dumpy on a shelf, that's what you admit? Of all the things you could possibly admit to in the entirety of this campaign, that's what you admit.
I can see Earl pacing in circles back there.
This
trying
will
I
either
blame
be.
Earl.
Earl's trying not to have a stroke.
This will
Our
either
lore
be.
keeper is currently pacing behind camera.
This will either be a very popular episode
Or the
everyone
worst
will
one.
hate it.
Aw.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, it was me.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Fitz move away now. Just reveal it.
You all kind
What's
of
behind
move,
door number 2?
and
You can
walked
take it
up.
home.
Yours.
looking at it, going, "Oh my, that is very large."
I just realized you're just the knights from Hussein Knee. Just the knights Hussein Knee.
We are the knights who say.
God, you guys.
Oh, Earl
Just
left.
because I don't tell you the inspiration of my voices doesn't mean you can go. No.
You can't show out like that.
Oh.
May. So, yeah, he kind of, yeah, you see, from his staff, it kind of looks almost like a kind of close fist, but then from the staff kind of comes like a very light blue hand kind of off the staff and kind of just picks it up very like.
I mentally apologize to Fitz.
Because you almost made me
I had almost did.
You hear the
Because I
little
forgot that I had
ding
mage
as the door opens and then just.
Nedra, where are you?
Gone.
Did
Okay.
the shit hit you?
That's what I was.
No, I'm gone. Like I have like, wandered off.
We will discuss what has
Yeah.
occurred.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Literally.
Well, he turns around to
Can you
look at you with
bless
a bit of a
turd?
glare.
So, I had no part in that. Can I get that cone that projects
Yeah,
out?
well.
Well, hold
You
on.
don't
Leo-
speak right now, child. We will have a talk later. I apologize for this transgression.
If
May
it.
we please have the cone? And we will
Persuasion check.
Yeah, how much?
Okay, while he's doing this, I'm gonna run up and like hug his leg and be like, "You got this." See, I told you. It worked.
17.
17. Okay.
I'm a persuasive man.
Kind of a furrowed brow, very like wisps and
Earl's currently doing Mori's breathing exercises.
well, this shield is.
I can.
Is it a shrubbery?
I can't even find the words to say shit in my fucking establishment.
Oh, hey.
Relieved himself. I believe if he retains a good behavior, perhaps.
I promise not to shit again.
Nor piss, nor throw up, nor do anything destructive to the
Leo,
shop,
let's
please.
go outside.
Whoa, wait, I haven't. If I need to pee, there's really nowhere else
Go
I can do it.
outside.
Leo, let's.
I'll deal with this, please.
Do you remember? Did you?
Yes, it's
Yep.
the cone that can
Okay.
cast thaumaturgy, is that correct?
Correct. Yeah. You
Right.
got it.
Let's go outside.
They're going to leave. Apologies once again.
Quick!
Glaring at the.
The
Leo.
child.
Wait, can I?
No, stop. You've done too much.
Can I? Can I open the door?
The moment.
I think this is the perfect backdrop from like during the break. I'm like, no, I will stand by your decisions as character.
Verbatim.
And this
I may question it, but I will stand by it.
Yes.
So you're gonna
Reap
stand by
what
me.
you sow, fellas.
So you're gonna stand by me when I open the door, and I stand inside of the shop, but I pee outside.
No.
So the door opens, and you then just pull your pants down.
I'm gonna drag him out before he gets the chance.
No, I have
Just
to go.
whip it out.
I'm gonna
in the
spawn my
doorway.
echo
you
and
try to-
have my echo shove Leo out the door while Leo's pissing, and then slam the door
Okay,
shut.
well you're in the splash zone.
Better than inside
Okay,
the shop where we're trying to
first
buy
off,
something.
You are being pushed out, so you're leading this.
Yeah.
So you go to like do a butters and just like pull your pants down, point out, and then immediately everyone goes, no!
Daylor's echo says,
Hang on a second.
So what, do I fall in my own piss?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Cheers.
Do I take piss
we'll
damage?
See. Hold on.
Is that necrotic damage?
Strength check.
Yeah.
That's psychic damage for me. Wait, what?
Strength versus dex.
Oh.
18.
And a dex saving throw.
Wait, what?
Dex roll
Dex
and then
saving.
add.
He
plus
sees
3.
this, he instinctively shoves you.
We're horrible
20.
people.
Oh no, shot. I got an 18.
20,
Yep.
and then it was an 18.
We are the
for-
cream.
Correct.
Of the
18
Arcane
strength, 20
crop.
dex.
Okay. So immediately you go to shove. He kind of does the whole like
I'm also
just like readjusting so he goes down a bit more so you can go over.
I would like to
Um,
also
echo
make
and
goes
then
over. My
standing
echo
up, looking out.
It's
I
my
would
echo.
also-
It's my echo. To be fair, I said echo.
That's fine.
I also said I would like to try and make an attempt to get him out before he does the
Do
thing.
you also trip and fall in the piss? Because I made a 20.
Well, I mean, would it be a separate thing, or would I?
What? So you see Daylor go to push, and then the echo kind of topples over,
Uh-huh.
and then straightening back up to go for it. What do you
Foot out, kicking him out, literally.
do? Okay, roll.
Damn!
Roll. Let's
Kick the
say
child.
an attack.
Um,
I guess
Okay,
it would be a shove.
Dog,
okay.
it was just pee.
In a shop.
Outside of a shop.
Off the stoop
It was.
of the man you just shit in his
God.
establishment.
That's not gonna hit. That's a 9.
Well, it could, depending on what. Are you going with the same 20 roll?
I'm thinking AC.
Yeah, AC.
In
Oh,
terms of a
AC,
shove,
yeah.
Yeah.
attack.
Sorry.
because
Yeah.
you're basically going for a shove.
So you miss.
So you go to
My
kick,
pee
and then
is
you feel
rock
like
hard.
you just don't have enough strength behind it, so you're gonna have to like hit, but then like doesn't move, and you're like, oh no.
I'm focused. This is a concentration spell.
It's not a spell.
I just want you to
I will
not.
clarify, this is not a spell.
I just want you to not
the magic of the
excrete
human
yourself
body.
in a magic shop and burn a bridge that we might need later.
Ella, just roll me a d20. Tell me what you get.
Yeah, of course. It's not scary the way you said that at
Add
all.
your dex.
Yeah, 20.
Natural or unnatural?
Unnatural.
Got it.
Dirty.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't. Because you go to do that, and like, just like a sprinkler, you just go
God
for
couldn't
it,
stop
and then
you.
almost everyone in the street and in the like blast zone sees it, and it's just
Oh,
Is there another magic shop
I'm
that I
burning
know
bridges
of?
with the people I've never met before.
God himself couldn't stop you.
Anyone want to say you're 12 right
No, you win.
oh my god.
You win. You know what? Maybe you get to do this. Your
So,
entire orphanage burned down.
everyone in the crowd.
There's only so much that
now? I
counts.
knew it.
Everyone in the crowd kind of just goes there, and then you see a man in armor just
This is
kind
our
of push
distraction,
through.
guys.
God, are you
You're
gonna get
what's
arrested for
going
public
on here?
indecency?
And then you immediately like it's not stopping. It's just- so
We're in
yeah.
college.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Can I wave at him like a white man wave? Like a,
Oh, and this is what we do.
Johnny?
So he immediately reaches for weapons. Back in the shop. We'll call it with that, and we'll get back to where that's headed in a moment. That's a very strange one, as the door has shut.
I started a piss
basically.
fight. A dick war.
That's a cool.
A pissing match.
Yes.
Yep.
Can we get that cone?
Oh my god.
Well, it's not really a cone. It's more of an enchantment on. He kind of holds it up, and it's not like a full like bullhorn or a cone. It seems to be more of like more of a cylinder in terms of like shape. The best way I can do it is like toilet paper. Like it's kind of just rolled around. This one will protect your voice a bit, but it only works for a certain amount of time.
How long?
It's a small enchantment, so a phrase rather than a lengthy conversation.
And is it a one-time use or has to recharge?
Every day.
Once a day.
Mm-hmm.
So one phrase, once a day, that's it. And how much?
Let's see here. He looks in his books. Looking at that. I will pull up.
Why?
DM stuff.
Stuff and things and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Adding the shit fee.
I'm so glad that this occurred the way it did, because when the cameras cut, oh boy. I am not responsible for the reactions of our crew.
That sounds much worse. It's mostly going to be laughs.
That one right there
And just what the
would
fucks.
probably run about 25 gold.
Credibility does not
Mori,
represent
you
the
wanna split
values
that or
of
you
the
want me to cover it?
institution.
Am I still inside? I'm outside.
So you're outside? 25 it is. Here you go.
Very well. Anything else?
An apology.
Do you have anything that could
It's a magic item.
cast lights at a distance?
Spotlights.
Yeah, that's go to the
Also
mechanics
lights.
store.
Just a regular lantern.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see here.
Magical lights.
Projection light.
Can we get the rave ones that do like up and down?
Strobe lights.
Like yeah.
We just do the Megamind like final
The
opening
final
scene.
entrance.
Presentation.
Yes. That's essentially what we're doing.
Okay, let me see here real quick.
Oh, you're
I'm
a
looking at
villain.
inventory.
Last
just
episode
not
ended with a
super.
tearjerker,
What's the
and this
difference?
episode
Presentation.
Done.
this in it.
Megamind is so good.
I know,
Shout out to
it's
Megan.
literally like the best. It's better than Shrek and the B
Tell
movie.
Wendy what you've done.
That's better than the
It's
Beaver.
not a hot
I
take.
didn't do anything.
I could argue Shrek being better than Megamind.
No.
At least Shrek 2. Shrek 2's fire. Bro.
I think all the
I
Shrek
need a
movies
hero.
are good, except the fourth one is okay.
Shrek the third.
Okay,
not
cool.
good.
I don't really remember it that much.
Shrek
Is that the one with
fourth.
Arthur?
So he looks through his
Was-
book and kind of looks through and is like, oh yes, this one. He holds, it seems to be, it's magically infused, but it's kind of still cylindrical, and seems to have a magical wick. It looks more like a candle.
Okay.
This is a magic sparkle torch.
Say what?
And can you cast that from a distance?
Well, you light it, and then the flame goes very large and fills up a room.
So like a torch?
Well, a magical one.
I think we'll pass. Thank you. Again, sorry. So sorry. Have a great day. And I'm going to walk out and I'm going to avoid the piss.
Oh, no. You don't avoid the piss. You're in the piss. But we'll get there. Before we get to
Oh, no.
the guard, because you see the guard walking up now, who is currently being peed on, or just got peed on. Nedra, where are you?
All
Where
right.
are you?
In the spirit of collecting things for like imminent combat, I did a mad dash out of there because I don't have what it takes to be involved in that scenario.
Mhm.
So I decided to leave. I'm right back. I'm walking back with like a special funky looking cactus that's like kind of too big for me to carry around in my bag. I went back and got a new one.
Okay, you're in the River District. Your home is in Beggar's Nest.
Is that too far?
That's a lengthy walk.
All right. In that case, I'm chilling outside on the street with like something from a vendor stand.
Yeah, that's fine. You definitely see this crowd go, "Oh my God," where you just were.
I'm watching.
At a distance. Got it. This guard comes up with hands on his blade to this small shrine. Says, "You're coming with me."
I'm not coming with you.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Are you trying to?
Intimidate.
I'm trying to
Jedi
imitate
mind
you.
trick. These are not the piss boys you are looking for.
No, I'm trying to cause conflict.
Leo, establish
intimidation.
dominance. You've already peed on him.
That's not enough dominance for me. Intimidation.
Why do you keep rolling so high? Be punished
19?
Be punished for your idiocy.
for your sins and crimes.
Your god favors me pissing on people.
Don't say that.
Inside is wisdom. What'd you roll again? Sorry.
19?
19.
Intimidated by the child.
The child.
And you said 19, right?
Yes.
Natural 18 plus 1.
19 and 19.
So I will say that
Pissing match.
because
Piss
there
fresh.
No.
because there is conflict and ruling on like matching the DC and versus vice versa, especially since it's a contested check, you basically have that stare down and you're locking eyes.
And I'm still
Just-
pissing, right?
So,
There's
Do you
still a
continue?
I'm gonna try and bribe him.
Yeah.
So all you hear is just the wet, just like as it's like shriek,
And
like
it's hitting the
the
ground.
I'm watching an act of God.
Yes, officer?
God.
Let's see here. Hey, what is your armor class again?
Oh, 13.
13? Yeah. He goes and basically grabs your wrists.
I think you're saying grab my dick.
No! God.
No! You are still 12!
I know! And I know, and I was like, no, that'd be problematic. Okay,
No.
my wrist cool.
Oh my god.
God.
And just drags you.
Shit,
He's,
I'm gonna throw up
So-
on you.
sir, can I speak to you for just,
He's not listening.
the boy's not well.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
I think he might have Crohn's. Disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, no.
He got pissed on
no.
twice. Do you think he's just gonna listen to? He's
No, it was just
special.
one continuous stream. Not twice.
I wasn't
grazed
saying
you
he's
twice.
special, I'm saying he's sick.
The same streak.
What persuasion?
I think pissing for a long time is a sign you're in good health.
2.
Not even a flinch.
How much do you think it would be to clean
He's still walking.
the stain
You
on
see
your?
pushing through the
Mori,
crowd
your efforts are futile.
a pants Leo and a guard holding by the wrist and like with a tight grasp. Like,
Nedra starts
walking
digging
through.
a small
Yeah, my little
hole.
fingies are getting purple.
I'm sorry,
Don't do
what?
that.
You start digging a small hole.
Nedra starts digging a small hole.
Why?
Where?
Why?
The
Where?
nearest patch of dirt.
How?
Okay.
What?
You find kind of in the stone trees, you find a little outcropping of dirt nearby, and
How
start
did we get
digging
here?
A hole.
And you think to
Okay.
yourself, well, How did I get
you,
here?
Yeah, you saw this, Daylor. This is occurring. I've been thrown way off my game, but we're getting there.
I don't know what.
Hey, where are you taking me?
to do. And honestly, I feel like Leo deserves
Honestly, I'm
think
gonna stop
I'll
pursuing and just.
I'll post the bail. That's fine.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so
But
I'm not
I
allowed
am so letting Leo get thrown into jail for at least a night.
I'm not allowed to have a little teeny tiny a bit of mania after grieving
You're
like
not
that.
here, lad.
I'm gonna go back to.
I am just
Daylor.
avoiding the puddle of piss, the stream, like the
I don't think you
football
can.
field of piss, and I just stand aside, just.
Listen, it's not like
I don't think you can
God.
go
Yeah,
around
I'm sure
I
it
think you have
eventually
to
I
go-
stops.
can't believe I have to describe this. It's not like a sure a powerful stream, but like nah, like it's not a huge like rain puddle. It's,
Are you?
Yeah,
it
it
sounded
is.
like it was.
I went for quite a while.
I just step aside from it
if
as
you had
best I
detailed
can.
to me, Ella, that you were drinking like 5 bottles of water this entire time and went through water skin after water skin after water skin, maybe.
Okay.
Daylor.
But I'm the DM, goddammit.
Daylor.
Some
what-
Mori return.
I
But
determine
what you're
how much.
saying- You're saying
Mori,
we-
we're letting Leo get punished for
You're
this at least a
saying-
day, right?
I
saying that-
tried to reason with the guard, and
Yeah.
it didn't take.
So we're letting Leo get punished for like a day, right? Like I know Leo's been through a lot. This might be a coping mechanism. I understand.
Yeah.
This is too far.
Yeah.
Like I understand crying. I understand breaking things.
As in
Shitting on a
arguing.
shelf and then pissing on multiple people and a guard. That is unhealthy, and that needs to be punished.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think we figure out where Leo's gonna be held for the night
Post bail in the morning.
and post bail in the morning.
Did you get
The only thing in my thought in my head was just like we all process our guilt.
That's what I was thinking. Can the
Whether it be emotionally, physically, or internally.
Can the title of this episode be guilty
extra, extra
No.
So we're gonna find where Leo's going.
Yeah.
We'll post bail in the morning,
At best, it's gonna be shitty situation.
Yeah.
and Leo will learn you cannot shit and piss in a store. Are we agreed?
Yes.
Mori?
Not gonna work.
Did you get the thing?
I got here. You handle
Nope. Thank you.
Okay.
it. Hey.
Leo, you were dragged by the guard to the,
Where?
to the outpost in Beggar's Nest. And
I forgot we were still.
many guards flanking you, and
You got an entourage now. Congrats.
yeah,
I'm gonna cover it with one hand because my other hand is being dragged.
yeah.
Guys!
Do you attempt to escape at all while you're being dragged there, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it takes me a second because I'm still just like kind of giggling at this.
Yeah, because you're basically being
It's
paraded
funny.
through the streets with your pants.
It's fun.
Okay, that's cocked. Okay,
Come on.
I'll say this is a dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh, no, dexterity saving throw. Because you're trying to get away from the.
I don't know if there's
grip,
any
basically.
spells that I can cast.
23.
No shot, nat 20. Why?
Natural 20.
Why?
Natural 20.
Why? Why does God not punish you? Why?
It's that
5.
halfling luck.
Okay, so immediately you kind of like, as a grip is there, and you're just like, listen, you basically.
I kind of let it happen for a little bit when he's dragging me.
Right, and then you also kind of look up and you're like, I mean, dude, I just did what I did. And he looks down and like, sure enough, there's enough. Oh God.
Say it. No, say it.
No. Let's just say you have.
Slippery?
Excrement.
Are you saying my head is slippery? Or
Yes. Well,
How?
so
slippery
immediately
grip.
when he finally sees this and like, he lets go and you just fully.
How
are-
far away are,
Again,
are
guys!
they?
Oh, this happens a while. You guys basically have established you're doing things, so like this.
Oh.
You're a ways away. You're,
Yeah.
you're on your own.
You're letting this happen.
You are on your own.
Well,
These two are hanging out in front of
So
a
you
shop.
at least didn't
Can I
get to
run?
the garrison and stuff.
I want to run like out of you and behind the side of the building, like duck behind.
Okay, stealth check.
Ah, come on.
With advantage.
Yeah, I made a 23.
No.
I'd say straight roll.
No shot.
Is that another natural 20? Oh my god.
Can I throw something at you?
No,
You guys were mad at me when I was rolling natural 20s.
At least it was a combat
Fucking
that was.
piss bandit over here. The leaky bandit.
That be my new
Now that's an episode title.
piss
Leaky Bandit.
The leaky loiters.
Leaky bandit.
Oh no, so you definitely like duck behind a corner, you kind of duck down, like pulling your pants up and just disappear.
No, I'm not a wall puncher in anything.
Like,
I want to break something.
The guard
right
is
now.
just so distracted by all the just stuff
what?
on his hand,
I hit the ground.
trying to wipe it off, get it off.
The dice
He's
gods have
you
abandoned
see,
us.
If any of you were around, you would see that the guard has tears in his eyes. It's just that gross, and it's not getting up. And he's like, and like,
I'm about to have tears in my eyes.
I feel like
you have very assuredly escaped.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up now. I'll wait till I'm with the gay.
Yeah. So.
Where do I go?
Do you have Crohn's? Is this like?
Why is there so much exiting you right now? That's my question. Why is there so much exiting you?
It's that
What
pent
breakfast?
What
up
have I
rage.
done?
Wait.
What breakfast? You said she shit on the shelf. This is your doing.
Mori, I threw up.
Molly,
No.
Molly, I flew up.
Wait,
I wonder if we'll lose
Can my
subscribers
piss-
from this.
Wait, can my piss have little shadows coming off of it too?
No.
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 There's a
We're not,
limit.
we're
Ella,
not flavoring
I
your
have
piss.
entertained this long enough.
We are no longer flavoring your piss.
Okay. Okay, so I run off in the distance or whatever.
And this
Okay.
was, oh god, I can't believe I'm not issuing any clarifications for this. We are moving on.
Should we call it? Because we have hit
Oh
over
my
like 3.5
Yeah.
hours.
Yes, we have.
That sounds like.
So,
Are we ending on the piss bandit?
I think we are.
Is this where we're ending?
I think this is where.
Because we have
I
our plan.
don't want.
We
to
have our
end it
plan
here.
in
That
motion.
would have been
It's
a great
set.
distraction for you guys to get the crown while I was pissing.
I will
Don't
say,
understand.
Yeah.
as DM,
That was
who
a better
is
distraction
At
than-
their wits end, and yeah, we have been going
We're
a
at
while.
3:43.
Yeah, but we still cut some things in the middle.
Okay, that's right.
And this went way longer. You have your code of thaumaturgy.
Yep.
I will write out a full magical item if we really need. That all happened.
That was 40 minutes of
Describe that.
intricately role-played, described, entertained, piss and shit roleplay. That's what we just committed to camera.
That sounds like something that belongs
That's
on
a
the hub.
hashtag.
That's on your film reel, whether you like it or not. You're putting that in all your resume stuff.
I'm proud of it. Yeah.
I'm proud that you're proud of that, Ella.
Thanks.
I love D&D.
Anyway,
I don't think we have an act to follow that.
Oh
Great.
God.
Thank you.
Um,
Thanks for watching.
that was an ordeal.
I am stunned.
If you
Please
come back,
like
I'll
and
be
subscribe.
surprised.
I promise that this won't be everything.
It was going so well.
It was running so and it was so funny, but oh god.
I
Are you guys genuinely disappointed? That I
no,
love
I'm
it.
baffled.
I'm amazed.
I'm more
guys.
amazed that you're
night.
luck.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I cannot comprehend what I have just
Oh,
witnessed.
God.
The fact that